Wagwan. Real Talk show is back. It's back. Right here, right now. Tonight, bruv. To now. Back once again for the Renegade Master. Best believe that. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you will never, ever, ever miss when I'm live and directing in full effect, baby. Do you know what I'm saying? Hope you had a great fucking weekend. I sure did. The Asna won. The ladies, congratulations to the ladies. 2-1 win against Leon. Coming back from, going like 1-0 behind to bring it back to 2-1. Fair fucking play. Fair fucking play. But I did say I was probably going to do a stream tonight. And I think this might actually be the first time, either in a long time or ever, that I've done 2 streams back to back, day after day. So, yeah, it is what it is. Work rate, guys. Consistency. We've breached the gap. Do you know what I'm saying? To be honest, at least for the time being, I will be a lot more consistent. There won't be streams every single day, but I'll try and get more videos under my belt. Do you know what I'm saying? To keep the consistency going, because I think it's about that time. And like the title says, we need to deliver. It's that time right here, right now. Fatboy Slim Six, we need to deliver. And these fans need to prepare themselves. These fans need to grow a pair and understand what club they support. Grow some fucking bollocks. If you accept that we're a big club still, and for now, because Chelsea beat Leeds, to be honest, should have nicked it in the end. Like, they had chance after chance in that second half. It was mad. But one error, one mistake can cost you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's life. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. So it's a Man City Chelsea FA Cup final. I had a feeling that would be the case anyway. I kind of knew it. So who knew? Do you know what I mean? But yeah, man, it's like, it's one of them things. Like this weekend, like, obviously we had our game, uneventful. Today's game was uneventful. The Man City Southampton game was a lot better. Cracking goal from Nico Gonzalez and all of that shit, of course. And if City win the FA Cup as well as the League Cup, they overtake us for total trophies. They become the 3rd biggest club. And it's down to this fucking fan base, yeah, that are drinking the Kool-Aid of Super Duper Mick, Lego Head, bruv, their cult leader, bruv. Shambles. And this league title is going down to the wire. I would love it if we beat them. Love it. Word to Kevin Keegan, do you know what I'm saying? But as much as I can't stand this fucking manager, yeah, I still want us to win. Do you know what I'm saying? Never get that twisted. Never, ever, ever, ever get that twisted. Do you know what I'm saying? Best believe that. But tonight, that's what we're on. Real Talk show is back. Once again, for all you lovely people, elite level world-class chat. Big up, big up, big up, big up. Talking of which, Todd, big up Todd as always. Jimbo, big up to you, my brother. It was a smashing win for us Neapolitan fans as well, like Gianni and Antonio. Big up to both of them, do you know what I'm saying? And big up to yourself, of course, Jimbo. 4-0 win over Cremonese. I think that's how you say it, roughly. Not too sure, but Gianni and Antonio will correct me, I'm sure. And rightly so. So it is what it is. Wednesday is going to be interesting. Yeah, we're not winning that. After the Newcastle game and the Bournemouth game, yeah, we ain't winning that. Nah. I'll be amazed if we get a draw at Atleti, bruv. I'll be fucking amazed. I'll be amazed if Bukayo Saka does anything remotely good compared to what we've been seeing this whole season and even parts of last season as well. Yes, he had that brace in Madrid, but that was against Real, of course. You know, when he tried to Panenka the penalty, but he didn't do it down the middle, slightly to the left, and then he scored that that worldie. I mean, it was a good goal, very good goal. It was class, but it weren't worldie. No, I wouldn't go that far, you know. And it's no hate as well. I like the guy. I think he's cool, but he's been Arteta'd, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's getting a bit too big for his boots. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's a good footballer as well. Very good footballer. There's something there, but if he can't adapt and go back to basics with his techers, bro, then it's not looking good, bruv. It's not looking good. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? So I see City winning that final. Yeah, they're definitely the favourites for sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Chelsea win it, but it's a much of a muchness, you know. Whoever wins it, it's not good for us. It doesn't look good on us at all. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is. We are a big club, but since our fan group started sucking off the club, we've been frozen, just like Han Solo in Star Wars. Yeah, what was it? Empire Strikes Back. The Arteta inners have been striking back. Do you know what I'm saying? Big time, bruv. Mutants, bruv. Mutants. Big up AFC 87, as always. Do you know what I'm saying? Have you seen the clip of Arsenal fans shouting at Pep, let Arteta win, you have enough? Yeah. One thing I can't stand, yeah. Well, there's a lot of things, but one of the things I can't stand is out and out begs, bro. Yeah. You know, all joking aside, I know. Like I was begging like the last episode and all that shit. But again, bit of satire, a bit of banter, playing around, messing around, joking about. Do you know what I'm saying? But in reality, in the place to be, I'm a poet and fully well know it. Do you know what I'm saying, Brad? I don't beg. I think only I can think of maybe a couple of occasions way back in the day where I begged it. Didn't end well, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Lesson fucking learned, bruv. But when you're begging it like that, that's not even begging. That's just certified like fucking like laying down your life, your heart and your soul. You've already given up your bollocks. Do you know what I'm saying? You've already given up your fucking bollocks. You are literally just laying down on the floor, being the doormat, run me over, kick me, beat me, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Arteta don't care about you, bro. Pep definitely doesn't care about you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's beyond embarrassing. Not even Brentford and Brighton would do this. Our fan base has been infested, bro, and propagated by the likes of Robbie Lyle and the rest of the usual suspects. You know what I'm saying? And the mad thing is, AFTV started out well. Do you know what I'm saying? Like all good things. But at the same time, all good things must come to an end. They don't last forever. But once the money went up, the standards went down. And just like how William said, all eyes will be exposed. The mask will be unmasked. Everything will be revealed, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm here. That's why we're here, to just dissect, just to talk about where we're at as a football club. The fact that we've been demanding success, trophies, not league finish. You know what I'm saying? Not just playing, well, used to be, you know, great football. We don't even play that. Diego Simeone, Don Diego, bruv, plays better football than Mikel Arteta. He attacks far, far better. He's far superior in every way as a manager and as a player as well. Do you know what I'm saying? If you've never seen him play, look him up, bruv. Don Diego was a bad boy footballer. Bad boy footballer, bruv. Lego heads, aka Arteta, scrub, bruv. Bang average. That is Arsene Wenger's biggest regret. He's had many, bruv, but that's the worst one. The fact that Arsene Wenger brought him in allowed him to be the club captain. Not only that, go to Man City, get the coaching badges so he can manage Arsenal Football Club. The one to basically take your place, really and truly, because the reason why they brought Unai Emery in is because Unai Emery, in the board's eyes, was a stopgap. And Kroenke went on with that shit. Arteta, if Arteta was a stopgap, yeah, it would have been a little bit more understandable. It would have made at least a little bit more sense. But then again, we had Freddie Ljungberg. Freddie Ljungberg, I don't care what anyone says, would have done a better job. He got Martinelli playing. He got Pepe playing, Oba playing. Our midfield was very tidy. Do you know what I'm saying? We should have kept him in there until we got an elite, proper level manager like a Don Carlo, Don Diego. Even at that time, Luis Enrique, bruv. He could have built with us, but instead we allowed him to rebuild fucking PSG. They can potentially win back-to-back Champions Leagues, bro. They'll be the first French team to do it as well. But no, Super Duper Mick brings in Lego Head 2.0 and Super Mendy. More like Super Shite, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? £90 million in total we gave Sociedad, bro. That Lego Head gave his Basque brethren, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They've won a trophy more recently than we have. Real Sociedad, bruv. Gave them 90 million. No Super Mendy, no Super Shite, no Lego Head 2.0 in Marino. And they beat Atleti. And they beat Atleti in a Copa del Rey final. It is what it is, people. You can't make this shit up. You really, really can't make this shit up. That's for damn sure, bruv. That's for damn sure. These Arteta fan accounts do realise that Arteta does not care about them, as he would not save them. So it's a bit weird that they think that he does. Yeah, but they're fucking spackers, mate. They can't think for themselves. To be honest, it's got to the point where they're beyond retarded, bruv. They're beyond stupid. They're mutants, bruv. They're born buffering. Yeah. They're living backwards. There's one thing stagnating and trying to build, which is what I'm doing and many others. You know, times are tough out here. We're starving. They're actually living backwards, bruv. With or without money, whatever they have, I don't give a shit, bruv. But they're moving backwards in so many different ways. It's just like they're beyond obsessed. They're cult followers. Mikel Arteta, Lego Head, is the cult leader. That is the only explanation as to why he's still here. Because really and truly, right, if the love fest for Arteta wasn't this strong, I think he would have been gone last season, end of last season. I think even with the COVID situation, right? When he had us in 15th, the season after he won the FA Cup, you know, when there were no fans in the stadium, right? And he didn't have any of his players really, bar a couple, which didn't really cost him anything, to be honest. Basically, it was Arsene Wenger and Unai Emery's team. That tells you everything you need to know, for me personally. So at the end of the day, when we were lingering in 15th, I think it was 2020, 2021 season, right? You had fucking Tommy Tooks. Yeah, you had Tommy fucking Tooks, right? Not doing anything. Chilling in West London, I think, at the time. He ends up going to Chelsea. We should have sacked his bomber club, But no, the process. I know what I'm doing, guys. Just give me more money. I can do it, guys. The problem is, yeah, this ownership bet on the wrong horse. £1 billion in 6 years, right? We should have put that money towards backing Unai Emery, Mr. Good Evening himself. Big up to. And I've said Aston Villa, Unai Emery will win the Europa League. I believe they beat Forest. It will be a very tough game because Forest are on form. But Aston Villa, they're fully focused on the Europa League, whereas Forest, they're doing a bit of both. Do you know what I'm saying? Forest, for me, I said they'd stay up. I told Yeti, that they'll stay up. He knows. And after that Sunderland 5-0, they're not going down. It's between West Ham and Tottenham, but for me, Tottenham have had it. I'm not just saying that because I want it to happen. To be honest, a lot of people want Tottenham to go down. It's not just Arsenal, not just Chelsea or Fulham or West Ham. I think the whole league have just had enough of their shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Win the Europa League end of last season, and then end of this season you get relegated. Like, no more top six. The bubble was burst. I'm afraid to say the masquerade is over. Word to David Porter from Stax Records, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? We're going way back into time. Do you know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I'm just chilling right here, right now, Fatboy Slim Sense. Do you know what I'm saying? We are chilling. Do you know what I'm saying? Because for me, it's a win-win. We win the league. That's what I wanted. Minimum, bare minimum. Win the league. But I still think if he wins the league, he has to go. But we know he's going to get an extension. But there better be a clause in that extension. If there's not a clause in that extension, yeah, we're fucked. We are royally fucked. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it fucking kills me, yeah, in a way, that we're meant to be this like elite level football club. But yet 6 years after £1 billion spent, got schooled in the League Cup final, got beat by Championship Southampton. They might get promoted, they might not. Do you know what I'm saying? Through the playoff system, of course. Like, then we lose to Bournemouth at home, squeeze past Newcastle, brilliant Ebrie's goal. Big up to him, moment of brilliance. That's what Lego Head is relying on. That is what this fucking useless cunt of a manager is relying on. Individual brilliance that he restricts himself. He's holding this whole football club, this team, backwards. He's holding the fan base backwards as well, even though the majority of them are bent backwards, especially the online fans. And I question a lot of them if they're even real fans of, not even just Arsenal, just of football, period. Because Robbie's one of them. Cecil's one of them, I believe. And I'm sure there's others as well that ain't really Arsenal fans. And if they are, then it's beyond heads gone for me. And that's what I'm on about. Because really and truly, we should have had this league done and dusted. We should have players being rested for the World Cup. But this manager does not know how to rotate. He doesn't know how to rest and regenerate players. He's literally living and dying by his bullshit. Not even old school, ancient fucking tactics, bruv. Tony Pulis played better football. Sam Allardyce, bruv, Big Sam, played better football. Alan Pardew played better football. Roy Hodgson played better football. That's 4 I've mentioned, right? Nuno plays better football. Alan Kirbishley, you remember him? Ex-Charlton manager, played better football. Martin Yole. I know he was at the scum down the lane and all that shit, but he clearly played better football. Harry Redknapp, Mr. Wheeler and Dealer himself, been around the block and all that, clearly played better football. And fuck it, even George Graham, the 1-0 to the Arsenal, played far superior football. We played better football under Bruce Rioch. Unai Emery. Oh, but we conceded 26 shots. That won't happen. That never happened under Arteta. Oh, really? How about you watch the fucking game rather than looking at your fucking spreadsheet, bro? If you're watching SofaScore, whatever fucking retarded app that you're looking on, then you're not a real football fan. You're a spreadsheet fan. You're a spreadsheet merchant. So you can call me an aesthetic merchant all you fucking like, yeah? Best believe that if you're not watching the game, you don't know shit. Not only I disagree with your footballing takes, I don't rate them. I don't even acknowledge them. Do you know what I mean? I don't acknowledge them, bruv. They do fuck all for me. They mean fuck all to me. Because you're clearly oblivious. You clearly don't want to accept what's right in front of you. Chelsea sacked Liam Reservoir, whatever the fuck his name is, Stephen Bartlett, aka Diary of a CEO Merchant. Man and age. There is no manager, it's just man and age. That fucking little prick, do you know what I'm saying? Jumped up little prick at that, do you know what I'm saying? Arteta has opened the floodgates to a Stephen Bartlett, bruv. To a Matisse FC merchant, bruv. Don't worry, there'll be more managers like him. The difference is with Rafinha, he actually plays better football than Arteta. Not a million miles better, but it is better. But he's still a shit manager. The reason why Arteta's been here for so long, outside of obviously the fans and Josh Kroenke being twanged by him, and I'm convinced Lego Head has got dirt on Josh Kroenke. I'm convinced. Might be all of the Kroenkes and all of that, but there is some seedy shit going on. Like we said in the stream after the match reaction last night, yeah. Me and Tarbo, we're having a conversation, all that. Like, there's definitely some shit going on behind the scenes. Like, real talk. Money laundering FC, bit of trafficking here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? It's dark, man. It's dark. Next level Bulgaria. Bullshit, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That's probably why we're buying these Chelsea players. The shit ones at that, bro. If we buy Garnachas, it's done. It's done. Yeah? It's fucking done. But if Andrea Berta, Mafioso Bad Boy Berta, mate, for now, because I'll keep calling him that until the summer. If he's still here and Arteta's still here, regardless of whether we win the league or not, yeah, you're going to have to lose that title, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tell you why. Hear me out. Hear me out, people. Yeah? It's because you have a reputation and you're trying to build a legacy as a DOF. You see where Atleti was, like in the 90s and even before that, up until now. And they're not that far away, not too far away from being the third biggest club in Spain when it comes to total trophies, because I think Bilbao are above them. I have a feeling that Valencia might be above them as well. So, but Atleti have won a lot of trophies. On top of that, they've won a league title recently. So, but the point I'm making is he's done great things over there. Made a lot of money, made profit. And he's come here, trying to do an impossible job being brought here. You see him and Garlic and all that. My query is to you guys and to everyone else that's watching on playback, wherever you're watching it in the world, right? Is this: why did Josh Kroenke really bring Andrea Berta in? Why did he really bring him in? Was it to like make sure Arteta doesn't completely lose his mind, get to grips with him, calm him down, make sure he realizes that he's embarrassing the football club and you need to just wind your neck in? Or is he here to just clean up the mess, glorified football cleaner, you know, trying to clean up the books, negotiate the best deals possible, try and recuperate all that money that we've lost, that we've spunked? Well, Lego head spunked. Do you know what I'm saying? Even with the money laundering, etc., that I believe, my opinion. So, yeah, it's one or two of those. It's either one of those mainly for me. Do you know what I mean? That's the serious question, because we are all going to see Wagwan. We're all going to see Wagwan in the summer, right? We're all going to see what's going on. Because I'm telling you right here, right now, Fatboy Slim Sayings, at the end of the day, right? If this manager is still here after everything that's been said and done, even if we win the league, right? This club, without a shadow of a doubt, is not an elite level football club. No one can deny that. And if Andrea Berta walks and has a bit of dignity, then we're completely fucked. We're completely fucked. Because Andrea Berta, the fact that he's still here, it should be seen as a long-term appointment. So, Josh Kroenke, because I know your media team will see this, or Arsenal media will see this. They're watching what we're doing. We know this, people. But if it's somehow this video and others, but in particular this one, gets relayed back to you somehow, some way, why did you really bring in Andrea Berta? That's what I really want to know. If I was sitting opposite Josh Kroenke, I would ask him that question. With the fact that we've been qualifying for Champions League for the past few seasons, right? We've been challenging, etc., etc. You mentioned before in the All for Nothing, All or Nothing, whatever the fuck it's called, documentary, that I'm sticking with Mikel Arteta. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not hearing the negativity, blah, 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 etc., etc. So then after Edu left, yeah, Vinay left after, Tim Lewis, etc., right? Why did you bring Andrea Berta in? That would be the question. That would well and truly be the question I would ask him. Because if it is the case, as Tarbo and I know others have this viewpoint where Josh Kroenke doesn't care. Well, we all know he doesn't care. If you think he cares, then not even Jesus can save you at this point. But anyway, we know he's Monopoly Junior. He's a money man. Do you know what I'm saying? But what I was trying to say to Tarbo yesterday, and no disrespect, do you know what I mean? What I was trying to convey and articulate as well as I possibly could is that no billionaire wants to be shown up, embarrassed. Even if you're making him loads of money, you could be making him you could be his best seller, his best sales rep. Do you know what I'm saying? But if you're moving like a fucking lunatic, flashing your money and all that shit, making the company look like dickheads, bro. Dickheads. Do you know what I'm saying? Fucking wankers, right? Words have to be spoken. Need a word with you, sunshine. Do you know what I'm saying? For all the people in the chat, for all the people that are watching, on an old school tip, you know Wagwan when an elder says that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, for me, Josh Kroenke's in a position where he has to make a decision. I personally believe, and I'm along the lines of what Mafia Boss 5000 said on it was Rashid's Raise the Standards talk that I was on. If you haven't watched that, go check that out. Great show. Legit. It was an absolute fucking lit show, bro. Big up Rashid. BBK, Views, even Matty was on there. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up to all of them. If I've missed, I can't remember who. But yeah, either way, I think that, yeah, and obviously Rashid as well. Yeah. So it's like having a ball, man, but just spitting real. Oh yeah, real Dan. That I always forget one. Real Dan, realist schooner. Fucking hell, bruv. Little moth, little mutant trying to fucking hang on. There we go. Mutant destroyed in moth form. Either way. But yeah, you get the gist of what I'm saying, people. Just bear with. It was I think it was this one. Yeah, no, I think I read that one. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's get this channel, moi, to 200 subs. Do you know what I'm saying? I believe we're on, I think it was like 144, 145. So we're basically 55 away, roughly, yeah? At least till 200 subs. We will be there. More than you believe. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? Best believe that, bruv. We will make it, bruv. Even Spurs fans want them to go down. Well, I'm sure there's a few of them because you got the DFS over salesman on Sabotage, man like Vinay, bruv, and the other guy, I think he's like some East Asian guy. Don't know if he's Chinese. No, he might be Korean. I'm not too sure. But from that part of the world, basically. Hence why X called them Harold and Kumar, bruv, spending the history of the Tottenham down, bruv, sending them down, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? This is one of them ones, bruv. Big Ange did say season 3 is better than season 2. Season 2 won Europa League, season 3 relegated. It is the history of the Tottenham, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying, bruv? Even Abby Summers, girl like Abby Summers, bruv, yeah, would take that Europa League back if it meant Spurs don't get relegated and stay in the Prem. Because she, unlike like every other football fan, especially in the Premier League, really and truly, only in the Premier League, care about league finish. Everyone else cares about trophies, bruv. Every other football club in the top 5, 6, 7 leagues, all the other leagues in Europe, they only care about trophies, bruv. They want to win, bruv. Not in England, bruv. This is England, where we have no standards. We have no bollocks as a nation, a footballing nation, to be exact. Where we have no freaking standards. Let's freaking go, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? We don't have a plan. The plan is just to climb the ladder, follow the roadmap. Do you know what I'm saying? And all that fucking bullshit. I'm not even entertaining that. It's bollocks. Do you know what I mean? To be fair, Spurs are only going to be relegated because they sacked a trophy-winning manager. That and among other things, Manny, but I hear what you're saying. But big up. Big up as always. My guy. Stan Kroenke sacks Rams NFL coach for failing and not winning nothing. So why does he not do the same with Arteta? Because, number one, they don't know shit about football. Our football, the football, original football. Do you know what I'm saying? Soccer to them. Do you know what I mean? That's no diss to Americans. Do you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is what it fucking is. Yeah. Your football really should be called throwball. I'm with TT on this, do you know what I'm saying? But NFL sounds good, doesn't it? It just sounds good. So that's why I had to keep it that way. It is what it is. But yeah, that's number one. Number two is that they don't give a shit. They're using Arsenal Football Club as collateral for their other businesses and their other franchises. So they don't care and they don't know. And the people that they've employed, more so Josh than even Stan, but even Stan was employing fucking idiots, bro. Because we were losing money, we weren't selling players. Why is it since, like in the Emirates era, right? My thing is, and even towards the latter stages of Highbury, the money problems and all that cartel that David Dean was talking about, right? That the money situation was maybe worse than even I originally thought. We still could have spent a bit more money and got quality players in, hidden gems that wouldn't have cost that much. We could have got 2-3 better players than Lucas Perez, as an example, to fill 3 positions, for the same price. Because we're meant to have elite level scouts at that time under Arsene Wenger, the latter stages of Arsene Wenger. I swear, it's this Emirates era with the Kroenkes, and I have to be real, as much I love David Dean and all of that, Mr. Arsenal. He bet on the wrong horse. We're bringing the Kroenkes in. Because even though the Kroenkes have backed this manager, they've only taken minimal money out of the football club. They haven't rinsed our football club like the Glazers have rinsed Man United. So that's a little tick, little plus for them. But outside of that, they don't give a shit. They're using Arsenal as collateral for their other businesses, franchises. Do you know what I'm saying? We're just seen as a very liable asset to them, a commodity. A massive golden nugget that tastes do you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, somebody Sam sings and shit. Got your ass. You know what I mean? But look, I'm enjoying the whole process. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a win-win for me. It's a win-win. That's why I'm going to have a very chilled spring and summertime. Best believe that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it is what it is, man. But yeah, ultimately, it comes down to us, the fans, as a whole. And we're not singing from the same hymn sheet. Do you know what I mean? And that's the problem. It's a bit like the Matrix, isn't it? You can't make people wake up. Do you know what I'm saying? And what you're seeing right here, right now, Football Slim Settings, Positive Dan, Christian, E-Girl, Stricto, etc., they are doing everything they can to protect the system, aka protect this manager. His system, his way of doing things, running the football club in a way, especially before Andrea Berta was here. The power struggle is clear, it's real. And that's why Mikel Arteta has been under so much pressure, more than he ever has been in his life. And I know he's a bit of an escape artist, Mikel Houdini, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I've been using that for the longest. But at the same time, that luck runs out. You have to start creating your own luck. You know, how about fucking attack, like you said you was going to do? Bring back the 22-23. Don't rely on players just running back like Olympic sprinters and high pressing and all that shit. Let the ball do the work. I would rather us just drop back, conserve the energy when defending, and then try and hit them on the break. Just move the ball quicker. Freedom, flowing movement, total attacking, free-flowing football. Yeah? That don't require that much running. That doesn't rely on P&P, pace and power, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Right? Because I don't believe these players are all that bad, but the way that we're playing, the way this manager wants to play, it's beyond shite, dog shite, bruv. It's scrubby. Yeah, it was a top quality goal that Ebrieza scored against Newcastle yesterday. But even then, right? Even then, if we can't keep relying on that. We can't keep relying on that because we're going to drop points. But I know I predicted we lose against Newcastle, but if you'd asked me even before the game, like a day or two before, just like if there was any out of all them games that we've got from now to the rest of the season in the league, which is most likely that we'll probably win, I probably would have said Newcastle, even though I predicted a 1-0 loss. But then again, Newcastle had chances, bro. Newcastle didn't start Harvey Barnes. Walter Marder, I believe. Visser should have fucking scored, bro. And to be honest, as much as I rate Eddie Howe as a head coach, manager, yeah, I've said it before, he'll never be an elite level manager. After that League Cup final, it's just like, you can't take it any further. He's hit his ceiling, bruv. A bit like Arteta, the only difference is Eddie Howe don't need £1 billion in 6 years. That's the only difference. He can actually coach and attack. Defensively, he's good, but his attack is what got him to where he's at. Do you know what I'm saying? Being able to coach an attack, having certain personnel in their right positions as well, which he can do. But I think for Eddie Howe personally, for me, his biggest issue, in my personal opinion, is having too many scrubs. Like, are you telling me, yeah, that you can't get a better winger for even less than what you could get for Jacob fucking Murphy, bro? There's better wingers in the Championship. If Newcastle got that Brazilian winger from Southampton, did a swap, yeah? Do you know what I'm saying? Newcastle would be a lot better. He could play on the right. You could have Gordon at times up front, on the left. Harvey Barnes is more of a left winger, way more than a right winger. He's more of a specialist left winger, left-sided player. Do you know what I mean? Whereas Gordon can play both, but he's slightly better on the left, right? You could have that Brazilian winger, I can't remember his name, from Southampton. You know the one I'm talking about, guys, on the right. Then you could have Walter Marder up front. Visser is an option, and even Gordon as well. Like, there's options, bro. Do you know what I mean? Football is a very simple game. A very, very simple game, right? Complicated by fucking douchebags, bruv. Fucking idiots, bruv. Lego Head is one of them. When it comes to the football side, when it comes to general, being a public speaker, knowing how to galvanize an audience, manipulate, because he's so articulate and his fluency with the English language, is far superior to Unai Emery and Pep combined, even now, bro. Yeah. But he was that bang average. He was that crap. He was that scrubby that he didn't even get into the England squad. And we had a dire midfield situation, yeah? Look at 2014 and 16 under Roy Hodgson. Mr. Let's not take the piss here. Well, I wasn't taking the piss. Well, I think you are. Well, I think you are. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's just one of them ones. So, with everything that's been said tonight, I think it's about time now, bruv, to have your say in it for a little bit at least, because there's not really much else that we could discuss potentially when it comes to the fan base. Josh Kroenke, you can include Andrea Berta in that, and then the manager. The Mount Rushmore of Arsenal Football Club in dire straits. Do you know what I'm saying? See, for me, in order for us to be an elite, proper, fully functioning football club, right, is we need to take drastic measures. We need brain surgery. We don't need open heart surgery, open brain surgery, bro. We're going to have to rip up some contracts yet again, this summer. Them stadium plans are going to have to be put on hold. Just repair what needs to be repaired in the stadium right here, right now. Fat Boy Slim Sings. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Josh Kroenke, I think, is starting to realise, and if he hasn't, then it's curtains, period. But I don't believe that's the case, not fully anyway. But I think he's started to realise this past year or so that this manager has wasted £1 billion. We've never sold well. But the thing is that big up, Jim. I'll bring you in a sec. Yeah. The thing is that we were being touted 100 mil, 120 mil for the likes of Bukayo Saka, even Martinelli, like a few years ago. Other players, Declan Rice, we bought in for 100 mil. Odegaard was being touted for 80 mil. Havertz we bought for 60. Noddy Madueke we bought in for £52.5 million. Like we're not even getting half for them players because they're put on astronomical wages. Like, who does that? It's some bullshit going. This is next level hush money, bro. Next level hush money. But anyway, without further ado, big up Jimbo. I was saying, big up my G. What do you have to say on all of this? Can you hear me, Jim?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, cool. Yeah. What's your take on the topic at hand that I've been discussing tonight in regards to Josh Kroenke, Andrea Berta, Arteta, and the fan base that basically kept this manager here and allowed this circus, this shit show to fester and go on and on and on. So what's your thoughts?
Well, Alberta needs a sack Arteta in the summer. If we win the league, sack at this club anymore. And Slaggers won today.
Mm-hmm.
If we win the second leg, she'll be in back-to-back finals. That Arteta never did. He only took us to back-to-back semis, and that's not good enough. And we are losing to Atletico over 2 legs. Because Atletico will be in first gear in that. And Arteta will just be parking a bus like he did on Sunday against Newcastle.
Yeah, it's basically one of them that we've just seen all season. This manager's been lying through his teeth. Now, you can say all managers lie, chat a bit of breeze, chat a bit of shit, yeah? Okay, we can all do that shit. But when you're just a pathological, compulsive liar, and you're just trying to bamboozle, fool the public, doing a Boris Johnson, you know, but you've got more of a cult following. Do you know what I'm saying? Like you're in certain ways slightly more likable. But the truth of the matter is, anyone that likes this manager is a fucking cunt. Is a fucking cunt. You know, there's something not quite right upstairs if you like and rate this manager, especially if you like how he is. That guy's a narcissist, bruv. He's a jumped up little prick, bruv. There is no redeeming qualities. Arsene Wenger fucked up. Remember when he watched the PSG game, the first leg, yeah, the Emirates, with that shower curtain, disgraceful, useless tifo, bruv. Yeah, Arsene Wenger was in the stands. I'll put my life on it. That there was something in the back of his head where he was thinking, I should have never bought this guy to this football club. Of all the scrubs that I've bought in, yeah, I shouldn't have bought him in. 100%. And I was saying before Arsene Wenger went, and I was Wenger out after we sold RVP to Man United. I was like, it's done. And that was Fergie's last season as well, ironically. So, but Arteta, I never wanted him here. Never wanted him here. Never backed him. I was always on. For me, it was always like this. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Yeah? Go win a title. Go win a Champions League. Go win multiple FA Cups, not just one. And go win the League Cup. And once you've won one, try and win a couple more. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Couldn't do that.
No, he couldn't.
Oh, we're going to attack, guys. We're going to attack like we've never done before. Not even the 22-23 season, guys. I'm thinking on it, guys. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you see the duck or the rabbit, guys? That's football in a nutshell, guys. It's very complicated. It's very difficult. No, bro. Your mind is complicated. Yeah? Your situation at home is most likely complicated. Do you know what I'm saying? You do not wear the pants in your household, bro. Which is why you're a raving fucking lunatic, bro. When you're at Arsenal, bro. It's like that guy that works in corporate or whatever, manager, supervisor, whatever, maybe even the CEO. Throws his weight around, the big I am, and all of that shit. But when he's at home, little bitch, bruv. Doormat. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit show, bro. It's a fucking shit show. But Odegaard, we've been saying about players like him, that Donkey Havertz, you know, Nick and Lingard, Martinelli are tapped out. They're always late to the fucking party. Bukayo Saka, now they're concerned. Declan Rice, that will follow. Zubimendi, that will follow. And this man, trust me, once the documentary, once the Arteta, once the Lego head files have been released, bro, yeah, they'll look like fucking idiots. And they'll be doing this. I didn't know. I had no idea. Like, do you know, get the fuck out of here. We've been telling you he's a fucking scumbag, bro. We've been telling you cunts that he's a scumbag. That he was. If you couldn't see he was running players into the ground, yeah, you don't know football. You don't know sport. Period. You know, you can call me an armchair coach all you like. I got that comment one time. I can't remember who it was, but big up. Thanks for watching. Maybe you're even liking and subscribing as well. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it is what it is, you know? You got to take the criticism as well as all the love and joy and respect and all that good shit. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to take the hate as well. It's part of the territory. Whereas this manager has been protected to the hilt, put on some next level pedestal. We gave him a throne before he'd even done anything. What's wrong with our fan base? Fucking Ebriezer gets a fucking monument or whatever. He gets a fucking, do you know what I'm saying? Bit of graffiti, yeah. A mural, yeah. He gets a little mural, right? That was the word, yeah. He gets a mural when he's just got through the fucking door. Our fan base, not even stupid, cuts it. Not even retard cuts it. It's beyond all of that. They're super simps, bruv. They're beyond tapped. They're mutants, bruv. Age of mutants. Going back to ancient Egypt, bruv. The hieroglyphics. With the half man, half dog. That's what these fuckers are on. Ambus, bruv. They're Ambus fans, bruv. Arteta fans. Yeah? It's a fucking shambles, bruv. And these guys, yeah, think that this manager is going to take us to the promised land. I swear, Jim Jones, Captain Black looking ass motherfucker, yeah? While they're drinking the Kool-Aid. Cheers, guys. Thinking that he's going to do anything. Like you said, we're not beating Atleti. This whole back-to-back Champions League semi-finals, it don't mean shit if we don't win it. It don't mean shit if we don't win it. If we get to the final somehow, we're definitely not winning it. PSG will probably beat us 6-7 or 8-0, bro. Oh, but at least we got to the final. Not even Brentford and Brighton are that fucking shameless. Forest definitely ain't. And Villa. Even Newcastle now. Even fucking Sunderland have higher standards as a fan base. Like, our fan base has been... It's already been infested. The poison, the rot already started. As soon as we started getting into the errors, time after time and all of that shit. Whoever sung that song, time after time and all that, I can't remember. But like now, we're fully infested. We're all infected, one way or the other. We're trying to keep it together, fight off the virus and all that shit, all the viruses. But then you've got the mutants that are too far gone, the zombies, bro. And it's time, like I said before, Andrea Berta, you need to pull the plug. You absolutely, well and truly, need to pull the plug. Because it can't go on. This cannot go on. The look that Kroenke was giving it. If that was some Hollywood type shit for us, for the vocal minority, yeah, I'll be fucking seething, bro. In the summer, I will be fucking seething. Big up top. Wagwan.
Big up.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this topic?
Well, it's simple as if Berta doesn't have the bottle, convenient word, to fire Arteta, then it's down to us normal Arsenal fans to do it for him and for the Kroenkes. And then they can all leave.
Reset. We need a global reset for this football club. To be honest, I'm literally getting to the point now. If we have Arteta for another 3 years, we need to do what Wimbledon did, yeah, and just set up our own football club. We don't need to wait to be in administration or any other kind of shit. Just create Highbury FC, yeah. You know, have a meeting with Islington Council, or whatever. Try and rebuild Highbury there or whatever, or close by, to make it look, to make it look like Highbury or whatever, or similar.
Yes,
it'll be seen as kind of a knockoff, but it will be like a tribute. Do you know what I'm saying? Because like you got all the housing where Highbury was at, the Highbury.
Oh,
do you know what I'm saying? When we fucking sold our soul to leave that beautiful fucking stadium. 1913 to 2006. How many of these mutants know that? That's basic Arsenal history, bro. There's other things as well. And I'm not an Arsenal historian, far from it. I don't know everything about this football club, far from it. But they don't even know the basics. So you got Egal, bro.
No.
Dickhead, bro. Talking about Robin Van Persie came through our academy. RVP came through our academy. He came from Feyenoord, bro.
Yeah.
He came from Feyenoord.
Oh, days.
Do you know what I'm saying? I reckon he believes Theo Walcott came from our academy as well, bruv. I bet you he's one of them, bruv. He don't know fuck all about football, bruv. That guy's a pussy old, bruv. He's a fucking pussy, old bro. Wet
That guy,
whack.
dodgy chicken takeaway plays guy. That's what he sounds like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I drink
Oh,
that.
absolutely. Smoking that mutants will be en la basura in the bin once this manager gets potted, whenever that may be. Because he's not lasting. Even if he gets that contract extension, people need to understand right here, right now, bruv. Yeah. He is not lasting if he keeps playing this way. And to be honest, it's got to that point now where even if he plays the 22-23 football, the players that he's got now won't be able to do it. And I don't believe he can even justify to, obviously not to Andre Berta, to even Josh Kroenke at this point. Well, Josh, I'm going to go back to 22-23 season, guys. But in order to do that, I need to get another £1 billion, guys. Another £1 billion in the next 5 years. It's another project. I know. Unforeseen circumstances, guys. Fine margins, guys. Fine margins, guys. As always, the light bulb blew a fuse, guys. I could not help that. That was not my fault, guys. You have to understand. It was not my fault, guys. So what I need you to do, Josh, what I need you to do is to give me them players, man. To give me them players. Give me another £1 billion to spend in 5 years. I will play that football. We will win the league. We will win the Champions League, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how he probably twanged Josh Kroenke, bro, before he got the gig, because they interviewed him before he got the job. When we gave it to Unai Emery instead. To be honest, he should have been nowhere near that interview process. But again, the reason why they wanted him is because he's an owner's dream. I've said this before many times. I keep saying it. Mikel Arteta, Lego head, is an owner's fucking dream. He's an owner's dream. He will protect them owners as long as you pay him high enough, well enough, to the hilt. The problem is, playing that stinky football, you know, it wouldn't work in lower divisions unless you're a team where you just need to avoid relegation or just stay mid-table, whether it's League Two, League One, or even the Championship. Do you know what I'm saying? He was struggling in the Championship. Trust me, he was struggling in the Championship. He would do similar to what Lampard did, but playing worse.
Oh,
yeah, no, I know, but before that, I know where you go. I know where you go with that. Before, I'm talking before. Before he won the Championship, before Lamps won the Championship with Coventry, he couldn't get Derby promoted. Do you know what I'm saying? And then from that, he got the Chelsea job, got them top four and all of that. FA Cup final, lost to Arteta in that final. Yeah, I think he had one or two other jobs as well. Weren't doing it. Then when he went to Coventry, he built, got everything he needed with far less money, by the way, far less money. They won the Championship.
Had an issue with Wasps rugby as well.
Yeah. Wasps are in like fucking 10th like division of like rugby, bruv.
They don't exist anymore.
Yeah, like it's because you have like the Wasps amateur, and then you have like the Wasps that, like, you know, the London Wasps and all of that, you know, the Wasps that we all know as like rugby fans and that. But I think there's still another Wasps, but that was the like amateur club. So unless that club gets investment and all of that, then yeah, it ain't happening. Do you know what I'm saying? And I don't see them climbing up the table like that, because rugby don't have the money for that. And if you start pumping in thousands, hundreds of thousands in like a Division 10 amateur rugby club, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? There's some serious shit going on. They're looking at you. They're not even looking at you. They're going for you. Do you know what I'm saying? They went after Saracens, bro. They went after Saracens for all their fuckeries, bro. You know, but it is what it is. But yeah, back to Lamps, yeah. Fair play. And did you see that speech that he done, yeah?
Oh, yeah,
after the game against Wrexham, yeah? Like, humble. There's no way Lego Head's doing a speech like that. No way. Not with that tone. and I'm not a tone police, but I know bullshit when I see it, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? He will never be that sincere, not that humble, genuinely. And to be honest, it's just more. He's a finesser. Do you know what I'm saying? Mikel Arteta, Legohead, is a finesser. He's a classic snake oil salesman. Speaks in the perfect pitch, the perfect tone. His English is fluent, but because he's Spanish, more so Basque, and he's a bit spicy to these fucking mutants. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why they love him, bruv. He's a bit exotic to them. Add a little bit of spice to that. Eubank senior settings and all that shit. Yeah, they love him, bruv. Josh Kroenke loves him as well because he got twanged by him. Do you know what I'm saying? They get along well and all of that shit. Sell him the dream. Oh, I'll do this, and that. And I've got your back. I've got your back. Josh Kroenke, I got your back. I've got your back for life. Do you know what I'm saying? You stick with me, I'll stick with you. Do you know what I'm saying? We will do the best. We can be the great team. Do you know what it's fucking bullshit. But anyway. I'll move on to Atleti. Could do a little sort of like preview of that. I will be doing match reaction for damn sure on Wednesday, so stay tuned for that. It'll be similar times. I'm not really a scheduling kind of guy, at least on here, as I'm sure you guys are aware. But I do try. But either way, how do you think that game at Atleti in the first leg is going to go? Jimbo, I'll start with you. How do you think the game's going to pan out?
Well, they both like to play around football. Atletico and Arsenal, that's what they call it, around derby. I think Atletico, they got Alvarez, Lookman, and them sort of players. Lookman is a good player since he's been at Atletico Madrid. Oh man! And I think he scored against what was that team? Was it Barcelona or the other team? I can't remember when he scored that goal. Oh yeah, against Real Sociedad. Yeah. He scored that goal against Real Sociedad. I watched that. Oh, Atletico, big up Antonio every time.
Mm-hmm.
And,
hey, big up, guys.
Yeah, big up. As I was saying, I think Atletico will score first. I think, and then they will just park the bus, and that's all I'm saying is, I think Arsenal won't score at Atletico Madrid. I don't see it happening. I think we'll lose 2-0 at Atletico Madrid. And then in the second leg, I'll say 2-0 to Atletico, 4-0 on aggregate. We're not scoring against Atletico Madrid over 2 legs. And we'll be out.
Yeah, I hear it. Todd, how do you see the Atleti game going on Wednesday night?
I can see Atletico Madrid winning 2-1. And then on the return fixture, I could see a 1-1. But regardless of what happens, I just want the guy to go. And if we do beat Atletico, we ain't beating either Bayern Munich or PSG, because that game's going to be a cracker on Tuesday night.
Yeah, I hear it. For me, I'll just say it before, because Antonio's just busy at the moment. I'll get his thoughts shortly when he's ready. For me, don't be surprised if we lose to Atleti 3-0, because that's what I'm going with for the first leg. And for the second leg, I'll say 1-0. So it'll be the same as you, Jimbo, just different scoreline. But I could definitely see a 4-0 on aggregate to them, because they beat Barca. They beat Barca at the new game.
Yeah, 19 Barca.
Yeah. and then they managed to even though Barca scored early, they managed to pull it back, and then they just did their thing, frustrated them. See, even Don Diego, even though he's been playing better football, right? They've been attacking better, way better than we have been the past, God knows how many years, right? You know, he knows what kind of caliber of players that he's got. He plays them in the right positions. They all know what they're doing. There's harmony, there's chemistry, there's continuity. None of which we have, by the way, and we haven't had for the longest, because this manager don't know how to set up a team. He only knows how to just park the bus, you know, basically flood our box, you know, the front players, you know, the striker, both wingers, etc. The number 10, Cam, you know, be on the edge of our box at least, if they're not in the box. You know, it's not difficult. We can all set up a defense that way. I'm not giving him credit for that. Nowhere near as much credit, you know. And when it comes to the set piece, that's more down to the set piece coach rather than just him. Do you know what I'm saying? So what are you really crediting this manager? That we won one FA Cup with no fans. Yeah.
And for killing
we
all
played
the
great
players.
football. Yeah. We were playing wicked football for one season. Yeah. And the only player that has remotely, significantly done well, and even then you could say it's more down to him individually in terms of, you know, missing out on the Brazil squad. You know who I'm talking about? Gabriel Magalhaes. He's the only one that's improved under this manager. But again, that's probably more down to the player. Circumstances. If I imagines, guys, do you know what I'm saying? I'll use it back at him. I don't care. I'm in one of them moods. But yeah, Antonio.
Yeah, Nat, thanks for having me on your channel. And James, Todd, big up, man. You know, you mentioned about the football that we played is it the 2022, 2023? We played that beautiful football. If we played that this season, do you think things would have been different? Think about it. We didn't have Eze back then. We didn't have Gyökeres back then. We didn't have Rice back then. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we would have won it by 10 points, similar to Liverpool.
So how come, in your opinions, all three of you, why do you think he hasn't reverted back to that? Is it because maybe he's probably scarred of thinking, maybe he's like playing cautious because, I don't know, what is it?
I think I'll start, Antonio, and then I'll bring it round to Jim and Jimbo and Todd, yeah? For me, he's got shell shock. He's got PTSD. You remember that British GQ interview that he did? That he was talking about, I thought about quitting. You could tell that got to him.
Yeah.
Even though we weren't expected to win that season, but then he knew that going forward, that he would have to be expected to win, which is the case this season. Now, you can still say if we don't win the league regardless.
Right.
But again, that's more down to the fan base. And we know how this ownership, and especially that cartel board, love to pander to the online vocal mutants, born buffering merchants and all of that on Twitter, on brain rot, TikTok, do you know what I'm saying? And even on YouTube and Insta and all these other social media platforms, isn't it? It is what it is. But yeah, Jimbo, to Antonio's question, like, what do you think? Why do you think Mikel Arteta didn't play, you know, that top quality 22-23 ball, far more free-flowing attacking football after that season, after that 22-23 season?
Well, I think because Arteta's a coward for not playing that season. Yeah, and I think Arteta won't like bring it back because he's just a coward, and as is what like experienced manager, like he'd done it, like won trophies with other teams. And I think Arteta is not that man to take us forward because he's been there for 6 years and still one trophy in 6 years. That's embarrassing. And I'm not counting them 2 community shields because they're not trophies. They're just like, you know, plates. Just like a plate look.
You know, I want to say something about that, but I'll let you finish. I'll let you talk. I want to say something about me still, but go ahead.
All right. because the charity shield is like, this is like a plate in it, and
It's like
I don't
soccer,
count. Yeah, and my dad doesn't count that as a trophy because I asked him.
No.
Yeah, and I said to my dad, "Do you count Community Shield as a trophy?" He said no. So my dad's got standards for City.
Yeah. But it's up to him.
Yeah.
Todd, what are your thoughts? Do you think Arteta's a coward? Did he bottle it mentally in terms of because I can't do it anymore that he said on the interview? Like, why do you think he's gone away from that attacking football that he played or he allowed for the players to play rather in that 22-23 season going forward?
I think he just wants to try and play like Pep and be the next Pep. And that attacking football, Pep. I don't think Pep's ever done anything like that. But I think he does want to. I think he can do that, but because it's already hurt him once, he feels like that's failed, and this defensive setup, he thinks it's going to work, and it just doesn't. And now he's on his last legs with trying to do all the set pieces, and they've all dried up now, and we can barely score any goals.
Yeah, I hear
it.
Yeah,
the Community Shield, yeah, right. For the life of me, I've never understood why we've never had an English Super Cup. Like, the Community Shield basically is a Super Cup, or should be a Super Cup. I mean, because other countries have got Super Cups, and can you imagine if the Community Shield was a Super Cup, we would have been more of a prestigious football club because we won quite a lot of Community Shields. Now, imagine if those were Super Cups. That's what I don't know if you guys probably can confirm what it is. Why here in England, we've never had a Super Cup, or have a Super Cup and still have the Charity Shield or Community Shield on site if you still want to do that. You know what I mean? I've never understood why we never had a Super Cup.
I think for me,
the Super Cups for European winners.
Yeah, but you have the domestic ones as well, Tom.
Yeah.
Like, Spain have that. Spain have that, and they played it in Saudi Arabia, I believe.
Yeah, Italy has it.
Yeah, the one that Barca beat Real Madrid in. So it was an El Clasico Super Copa de España and that. Italy have it.
Yeah,
I know that for sure. Like the problem with the Charity Shield, people count Community Shields. Whether I like them or rate them or not, most of them I don't, but there's probably one or two at least that I do, yeah. But the ones that do rate it regardless, yeah, look at the rules, yeah, of the Community Shield. It's not played under competitive rules.
No.
So if it's not played under competitive rules, like the League Cup is, and then FA Cup and obviously the League Champions League and other domestic competitions, including the Super Copa, wherever across Europe and even around the world as well. I'm sure probably Mexico have it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't. The States don't have
Mexico.
it. Maybe Mexico have it, and other places around the world have it. But it's like if it's played under competitive rules, it's a major trophy. Do you know what I'm saying? You can sub off all of your players in the Community Shield. Do you know what I'm saying? The bookings don't count towards the official start of the league, and then going into the League Cup, and then later down the road going on to the FA Cup. So how is it a major trophy? The fact that this manager is counting it, it's beyond clutching straws.
Well, his weak
do you know what I'm saying? He's hanging by a sort of ounce of a thread, if that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's dangling on the tiny piece of string by his pinky, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? With them Community Shields and all this antics. This football club's a circus. This football club is an absolute bomber class circus, yeah? And I've had enough of all of these motherfuckers chatting shit, saying we're a big club, but having this loser ass mentality. No, if you don't want to change your fucking mentality, then you have to accept that we are a glorified Brentford / Brighton.
Yeah.
If you don't accept that, then you align with us, whether you like it or not. Because you're spouting the same old nonsense, you are chatting shit, which is why we call it out. Why we all call it out. Whether it's myself, Gianni, yourself, Antonio, Tex, Views, Rashid, Aaron, Shane, Jez,
Me.
Guns, North, obviously, of course, you, Todd, and many others. many others. In the chat, etc., the elite world-class level chat. Big up to each and every single one of you. If I haven't mentioned your name, it's nothing personal. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. For me, it's just like, I don't hope for myself, but for this football club, I really do want for them for once to make the best decision for the football club as a whole, an actual long-term decision, a long-term plan. Because if Josh Kroenke has brought Andrea Berta in to just help Arteta and negotiate better, just save a little bit of money, then why was he brought in the first place?
That's a question.
If it's not part of the long-term plan, he has to be a long-term solution. Because if they're already talking about him going to Bayern, or dare I say it, Man City, then Josh Kroenke, like Arteta has his bollocks.
Yeah,
well, he's a bloody guy as well.
Bollocks. In every single way you could think of, and that is literally worst case scenario. Because if Berta leaves, unless we get that guy from Inter, what's his name, Antonio? Was it Moretti? Yeah, Bet Morata.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, Bet Morata, yeah. Unless we get him, because he's the only one that can save our club like that. He'll set Josh straight, just like, look, you've been lied to by a rookie. This is how it goes down. You're losing this, you're losing that. You know, when it comes to player sales that could go towards the stadium that you want to extend, that could go to this, that could go to that. You could make a lot more money here. You could make a lot more money there. But you've just gone down the PR route, the gimmick route. And the thing is with gimmicks only last so long. People think that this gimmick with Arteta and this whole circus facade, Fugazi, this football is going to last for another 10 years. A lot of these fans see Lego head Arteta as their Wenger. Not even the Wenger, he's their Wenger. He's that guy that they want, not even for 20 years, like it was under Arsene Wenger during the Emirates era. They want him for life, bruv. They can't let him go. This is beyond weird.
You know what, now, yeah?
Or whatever you want to fucking call it. This is beyond bizarre. It's an absolute fucking nightmare, bruv. You know, the Hills Have Eyes and all of that. Men, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Not yet, man. IT men. Do you know what I'm saying? Go on.
No, I'll say something quickly. I'm going to say something very controversial now.
Go on.
Very controversial now.
Go on. Here for it. Perfect channel for it.
You know, in a way, look, I want us to win trophies. Don't get me wrong. But if we end up winning the league, scamming it, or even scam the Champions League, either or by some miracle, both, by some miracle, I've got to think that he might get extensions. So the thing is, winning either trophy or both trophies could be a detriment because he could stay on. If you get what I mean?
Yeah, I hear it.
That's why I'm standing controversial, because we want him gone. But if he wins either trophy, he'll get extension.
I completely agree with you.
It could be a detriment.
Yeah,
you see where we are now. It's a dilemma.
Yeah.
Well, even if we don't win anything, they'll probably still keep him.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
They'll see all the money they're going to get, all the money they've got in, all the hype, all the media, all the weird fans.
The only way he leaves, for sure, is if we drop out of 5th place. Like, if we go outside the Champions League places, why do you think they sacked Stephen Bartlett, die of a CEO merchant?
Yeah.
Senior? Because they're 6th, bro.
I
They're
watched
in
your
danger
live
of not getting
stream.
Champions League football. That's
Yeah.
why they sacked him. Even
Yeah.
with all the antics, like if he was getting Champions League, if he was fifth, yeah, even with all the bullshit and the antics, they would have still kept him. They would have still kept him. The problem is they might not have got to an FA Cup final, and even with that what was it, interim that they've got, it's the same guy that was interim before, isn't it? When they sacked their last manager, innit? I mean, Maresca, innit? Yeah. Like Leeds had chances, bro. I watched that game. Leeds had fucking chances in the second half, but they had no end product. They did the hard bit well, getting past them and around them. Couldn't put the ball into the box to Calvert-Lewin. Over hit. Every pass was over fucking hit. But that's the standards of the Premier League. It's gone way downhill, man. Way downhill. And by the way, when it comes to this manager, right? You know, whether he stays or goes, for me, the trophies do ultimately come first. But at the same time, I'm getting to a point where it's just like Josh, along with Andrea Berta, would keep him here. At least to see if he still gets in the, you know, Champions League places. More so for Josh Kroenke, but for Andrea Berta, he's looking at it more like, well, is he going to compete for trophies again and still be up there challenging? Do you know what I'm saying? Firmly, easily getting that Champions League money, that Champions League places as well. It's not going to happen. Whether we win the league or not, this is why I say, whether he gets an extension or not, and if he does get an extension, there better be a clause in there. There better be a clause, because if Andrea Berta's still here, you better put a clause in there. Do you know what I'm saying? I'll still take the title from you. For now, I'll postpone it, and then you can get it back once this manager gets potted. Do you know what I'm saying? You'll get the Mafioso bad boy Berta for life once that happens. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm harsh, firm, but fair. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm a reasonable guy, deep down, but at the same time, as much as I speak my shit, yeah, it's one of those ones where it's just like sometimes you got to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in compromise personally. For me, it's more sacrifice. But there's certain things that are necessary, yeah? I played chess before, innit? You know, that's the one thing that I wanted to... I should have kept playing, do you know what I'm saying? Because I played chess when I was a kid. Sometimes you have to sacrifice the queen. You got to sacrifice the rook. You got to sacrifice the knight, the bishop. Do you know what I'm saying? Some of them pawns. If it means you're going to win the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Strategy, tactics. Do you know what I mean? So if we don't win a trophy now, but we're going to get a lot more later down the line. So let me put it to you like this, and then I'll go to you, Todd. So I know you've been waiting patiently. I know you've got a few things to say, right? We don't win anything this season. Yeah, he gets potted. Or, sorry, yeah. So he doesn't win anything this season, he gets potted. But we win with whoever manager we have that's competent enough. Matthias Giselle, Diego Simeone, Don Carlo, Roberto Mancini.
Next season,
yeah. Like for the next, let's say 5 years, yeah. We win 5 major trophies, right?
Right.
But we win the league this season with Arteta.
Mm.
The next 5 years, we keep him and we win nothing, yeah, in those 5 years, nothing else. That league title. Which one do you choose? Well, I'm on the trophy route. I want more trophies. So I know it's technically a loophole on a technicality. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, job on a technicality and all of that. And Andy Tate settings. Do you know what I mean?
Myron Gaines, Myron Gaines. I heard that.
No, not that Tate. Well,
fresh and fit. Fresh and fit.
Bless you, guys.
Not that fucking guy. Yeah, the other one.
Oh damn. Frank Park to Arteta. Frank Park for him.
Moise.
Moise.
That fucking guy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Todd, before you speak, all right. Our players. Did you see the players yesterday? They look shattered, on fumes, and this fraud was like, it's like, hey, calma, tranquilo, man.
Yeah, he was just like trying to.
Yeah. And I told him to sit down.
Yeah,
I know. Yeah. Sit down.
Foot down, yeah.
Madness.
It was like, getting stressed yesterday.
Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, go ahead, Todd.
Right, so if the club did decide to sack Arteta, do you think if they have a new manager or if they have a temporary somebody else in charge, do you think the next person in charge do you think they would keep Arteta as a cone boy? And do you think they'll keep the set piece coach?
I think there's more chance of them keeping the set piece coach, if I'm going to be real.
Arteta would never be
I
number
don't
2.
really rate him like that. Do you know what I'm saying? Not like Rashid. And big up to Rashid, but
Yeah,
I'm not big on the set piece coach. He's already tapped out on Madueke like I tapped out on Martinelli. Do you know what I'm saying?
I never wanted.
Like it's done, isn't it? It's done. It's done. Do you know what I'm saying? He might have to tap out on the set piece coach, but yeah, once he's gone, he's gone. Once he's gone, he's gone. He's not like herpes. He's not going to keep coming back.
Well, you don't know, mate. You don't
in
know
the
that.
fucking bin. And he better not go upstairs as well, because we didn't even do that with Arsene Wenger.
Yeah.
At least Arsene Wenger has football
He earned
IQ,
it,
talent,
Yeah.
IQ, knowledge, and understanding. He probably should have gone upstairs years ago, yeah? Maybe after we won the FA Cup against Hull City, 3-2, I remember that. 4-0 against Villa, back-to-back FA Cups. Oh, Mikel hasn't done that. Your Lord and Saviour, Super Duper Mick, hasn't done that. Oh, but back-to-back semi-finals. Yeah.
Back-to-back
What if we get knocked out of the Champions League? Yeah, what if we get knocked out? What if we get to the final and don't win it? We're no better than Spursy, bro. And as shit as they are, they're about to get relegated. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that shit. This is why I don't argue, and I definitely don't argue with fucking idiots.
No.
Because you cannot win. It's
No, you can't. No.
And Andrea Berta is basically almost being put in a damn near an impossible job. Basically, there's 5% at most, and I'm being generous here, but really and truly, it's just 1% that he can actually really do to steer this football club in the right direction. But the problem is you've got an owner who's naive, a little bit gullible in some ways, got twanged by a rookie, bruv, by a shit manager. Bang average footballer, average at best, Kevin Samuel settings. How tall are you?
Yeah.
Dressed as?
Wait.
What did you weigh when the last time you weighed yourself and all of that shit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Between 1 and 7, you can't use between 1 and 7, you can't use
Fresh
7.
face, at the shower, no makeup. What would you make yourself?
I'm a manager. Trust his process.
What's the process?
Oh man.
Oh, feeling good. Back my manager.
Oh yeah. That,
I love the one where it's like, get up the phone.
oh, rest in peace, Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels fucking hilarious, man.
He was, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, changed the game, bro. Changed the blood clot game.
You are average at best.
Yeah, that's what this manager is. He will never be like, he's one of them bad bitches. Yeah, he's one of them guys that thinks he's a 10 when he's really a 2, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I'm being generous with that too. Do you know what I'm saying? You only get a 2 because you won an FA Cup. That's it. Not even for the 22-23.
But Todd, in regards to what you said about Arteta will never ever be number 2 again now. Was on the Pep, but now. Sorry?
There he is. For the 2 minus 2 equals 0. That's Arteta right there. 0.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. But he will never be like a Cone boy or number 2 now to anyone now. He's got the experience at Arsenal, lack of experience. But no, he'll never be number 2 now. He would want to be number 1.
Well, he can go fuck himself somewhere else, I suppose. Because
I agree. I agree. Yeah.
£15 million a year. There's no way he's going back to number 2. He will never get that money.
Never.
Anywhere else ever again. And he knows it. He knows it.
Might
Yeah.
be like for League 2.
Oh, National League.
Yeah, National League is his level, bro. But the truth of the matter is, I don't even think that's his level, because the truth of the matter is, he's a checkbook manager. And the problem is with a checkbook manager, if you're struggling to win a major honour, a league title, when it's basically almost been given to you on a plate, we've had decision after decision, VAR or not, yeah? We've had players in clutch moments here and there that have bailed this manager out time after time after time, not just this season, but in previous seasons as well, that have got him out of jail. Players that can't stand him. Aubameyang, Oba, Has
Yeah.
got him out of jail before he slapped him oops upside his head. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's madness, bruv. Yeah.
Well, apparently now, cause players like Aubameyang and Guendouzi have got attitudes. Apparently,
Yeah.
apparently,
Ivan Toney. He got treated
yeah,
by
attitudes.
my lad. Do you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Oh yeah, and he's a back-to-back Champions League winner as well, along with Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah,
Matthias Giselle, 5 in 5.
It's the Arabian League.
Yeah. Where did we get Arsene Wenger from?
Japan,
Where is Japan?
Asia.
There we go.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? We know their type, Antonio. We best believe we know their type in it. They don't want a younger, better German manager that they might like the look of. No. It has to be Spanish. It has to be super duper Mick. And if it's not super duper Mick, we'll settle for Iriola. Moving like one of them modern day bitches. Do you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it'd be the same thing. Yeah.
Fuck out of it. I can't stand that. But that's why the Iriola links came out. Pattern recognition, bruv. All I'm doing is connecting the dots. I'm not a conspiracy theorist. I'm a dot connector, bruv. Across the board. That's what I do. There's a reason why Iriola talks have been Guanin for the past week or so, yeah? After he left Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Because if this manager goes, that's who they want next. Another Spanish manager that looks better than in their eyes, but not as good as Super Duper Mick, but we'll settle for him. Do you know what I'm saying? And he plays nice football, and he's Spanish, and he's got real hair or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying?
And he's a yes man probably as well.
Oh yeah, 100% he'll be a yes man. That's why I don't want him. I don't want Cesc either. Cesc has been playing brilliantly for Como, but he should stay there. He should stay there.
Manager, because he's leaving.
No,
Not for Arsenal, but for Premier Saka. He's leaving at the end of the season. So he'll probably go manage somewhere else, and we'll probably see him in the Premiership in a few years' time.
Yeah, a few years. But like with Cesc, for me, if he does what Xabi Alonso did, I don't think he'll fail as bad as him, but he will struggle. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think he'll struggle as much because he plays great football and better football.
That's been
It's not
Liverpool.
It's not as rigid. What was that, Tom?
I think Fabregas has been linked to Liverpool.
I have a feeling Xabi Alonso's got that job. Ex-player. Do you know what I'm saying?
Probably, and maybe
Works. And to be honest, with Frimpong and all of that, Kirkes, he'll change the formation. He'll go to the back three, back five. Frimpong will be a wing back. Kirkes will be a wing back as well. You'll see the difference in it. They'll not only play much better, but they'll defend better as a team. So that's what I'm saying. Liverpool, Man United, they'll improve. Obviously, City will always be up there. Chelsea will improve slightly. Villa, Forest. Don't be surprised if like Forest, they're going to be they're moving on up like Curtis Mayfield. Best believe that.
Forest.
Newcastle, if they get rid of Eddie Howe, and I think Eddie Howe's gone at the end of the season. I generally think Eddie Howe's. To be honest, Iriola should go to Newcastle. That's where he needs to go.
Yeah,
that's where he needs to go, because if he goes to Newcastle, right, he's got a good crop of players. He can bring a couple of them from Bournemouth, other teams in the Premier League. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll play better football. They've got a good defense as well, and just basically,
guys,
get into Europe. Yeah, go on, Antonio.
No, I was going to say, imagine this season, right? We end up trophyless. Man City do a domestic trouble, yeah. Crystal Palace win the Conference League, or Aston Villa or Nottingham Forest win the Europa League.
Yeah, either one of them two are winning the Europa League. If it's not Villa, it's definitely Forest. It's definitely Forest.
Every year.
Bayern Munich wins the Champions League.
Imagine it. Imagine that.
He was at Burnley, bro. He was at Burnley. Yeah, Bayern Munich win the Champions League. Vincent Kompany, one of Pep's disciples, yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Has won a major trophy, the majors that they like to call, yeah, before Super Duper Mick. There's no more excuses, bro.
Yeah. These fans have no excuse now if that happens.
If all of that happens, yeah, and even if it's PSG, you got Luis Enrique. That's who they want.
Yeah.
Say they want because he plays great football, has the standards and all of that. Yeah. If he wins back-to-back Champions League with PSG, that's the first time a French team has won back-to-back Champions League.
Yeah.
Before PSG, it was Marseille. Not even that great Lyon team in the early mid noughties mustered that. Do you know what I'm saying? So, it for me, yeah. However way you look at it, we need an elite level manager. To now,
We do.
not tomorrow after breakfast. To now, bro.
To now.
To now, bro. Yeah.
Now.
Not even tonight. To now, bro. This more. To now, bro. Because if we're this elite level football club, that's what they do. But these fans, these fucking mutants, born buffering merchants, they still buy into that bullshit with Arsene Wenger days of like we have to keep a manager. We're not a sacking club. Where did this "we are not a sacking club" come from? But that's probably why we missed out on trophies even when we were better.
Yes.
When the
Yes.
football was much better. And
Yep.
even like the 90s, even before the 90s, the 80s, the 70s, the 60s and the 50s for damn sure. Do you know what I'm saying? Like why we didn't win anywhere near as much as we should have done. Because we didn't do the hiring and firing anywhere near as often, like the Real Madrids, the Barca, the UVs, the Inters.
Chelsea at the time. Chelsea.
Chelsea, Liverpool to a lesser degree, but Man United.
Yeah,
Before Fergie for sure and after Fergie for damn sure. Yeah, Man City now. Atleti have kept Don Diego to be fair, but like Villarreal, Bilbao, Bayern Munich, Dortmund to a lesser degree, PSG, Lyon, Marseille, etc. The list goes on. Ajax,
Inter.
Yeah, Inter,
AC Milan.
Porto, Sporting Lisbon, Benfica. Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they're all big clubs in their own right. Won
Napoli.
major trophies domestically and also in Europe. We don't have that. We have
No,
two
we don't.
European trophies that don't exist anymore. It's a shambles. We've allowed the history of the Tottenham, bro, to win a fucking European trophy before we have. I was gutted when we didn't win the Europa League.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was in a boozer full of Chelsea fans. They weren't hollering at me. They were feeling sorry for me. That's how fucking bad it was. That's how fucking bad it was.
And still to this day,
Chelsea won the Conference League as well.
and still to this day, like idiots like Strizzo still blame Emery.
Yeah, when West Ham won a Conference League. Oh yeah, by the way, that's Declan Rice's only trophy. By the way, West Ham last time he won a trophy. Yeah, before we bought him for 100 mil. Palace are going to win the Conference League. They'll win the conference. If they get past Braga, they will definitely win the conference. No, it's not Braga. Sorry, it's because Braga are in the Europa League. It's
Shakhtar. Yeah, that's it.
Then Villa have got Forest. Braga's the other one.
At Villa play each other in semis.
Yeah. So Villa or Forest are going to win that. My money's on Villa. Palace are going to win.
My money's on Villa.
Glasnow's got European experience. He won
Emery.
Emery. Yeah. If he wins the Europa League,
I think he will. I think he will. Emery,
you know what? I want him to win it.
Yeah, Vincent Company, and obviously Pep already with the League Cup, potentially the FA Cup. But even if Chelsea win it, what are these fucking mutants? What are these Arteta inners going to say outside of injuries that we've all had? They can't even mention the referee.
No.
Because we've had decisions go against us. Like even recently, Gabriel should have been sent off.
Yeah,
for headbutting Haaland. But Haaland ain't no bitch. He's not even built like his old man. So fair play, innit?
Yeah,
it's one of the very rare occasions where you get the son that will actually not just outshine, but outdo what you do. Do you know what I'm saying? At least in his position. Because I don't rate him as a footballer, Haaland, but he's got the elite level mentality and he's just a goal scorer. He's basically just a glorified League Two goal scorer, innit? Striker. Who's a genetic freak. 6'5", Viking, shithouse, like certified troll. But look, I hear it, and he's super strong as well as super quick, and he's actually improved his game this season. I've noticed, even though they haven't been playing that well as a team. So fair play to him. His head screwed on. Mbappe, to a certain degree this season, but again with Vinny, Rodrigo being out injured, but he can play on the left as well. That's their problem. And that's part of the reason why they didn't make it through to the semis. But, for me, like, in order for us to be not just a great club, back once again for the Renegade Master and all that, but to really excel, to actually have European pedigree, that we don't. How can Tottenham, Chelsea, and then you still got Villa and/or Forest, but either way, they both got better European pedigree. If Palace, West Ham was one thing, but Palace,
Palace win it.
Palace 2-2, right?
Two
The manager's
trophies.
about to leave, yeah, and that's their only 2 major trophies in their whole entire history. One domestic, one in Europe. We've had nada for 6
Nada.
fucking years, bro. There is no defending this. I'm not even mad. I'm just like, this is beyond laughable.
And that you know for a fact they're going to be like, oh, it's on the Conference League.
So Chelsea won it last season. Maresca won 2 titles.
Doesn't matter what trophy it is, it's still a European trophy.
Yeah, it's a trophy.
More than Arteta.
Exactly.
I would sell half of my belongings to fucking win a Conference League. Do you know how bad I want European trophies at this football club?
Yeah, I want it real
Most
bad.
people
That's
don't know.
impressive.
Conference League.
And in the chat. But I'm sick and tired of Chelsea fans. I'm always sick of Tottenham fans, but they'll hang that Europa League over us until we win it, or better, like the champs. Same with Villa. They've been doing it. Forest, been doing it since they got promoted back. And they're here to stay, and fair play. Then you got City now.
Yeah.
We've always had it with Liverpool and Man United.
Yeah.
If it's Palace doing that shit now, we're finished. West Ham.
City.
How
They
many
won one
more
Champions
English
League.
clubs have to win in Europe before these fans wake up and realise this manager ain't it? This football club is a fucking disgrace. How many English clubs? Does the whole league have to win a European trophy before
Exactly.
we them to realise, oh shit, we're that bad? He's just been winging it, and it's just a checkbook manager, trust fund baby, using it as a chew toy, along with fucking Kroenke to maul over, wrestle over. Do you know what I'm saying? Them ones there.
Think about this, right? Think about this. In recent years, Man City, Liverpool, Spud, West Ham,
Chelsea proper.
Chelsea, right? This year could be Palace, Villa, or Nottingham Forest. Imagine that.
Yeah. Bloody hell. Yeah.
Well, it seems like all the other London clubs are just really well at winning European trophies, and Arsenal, we just are shit at it.
When was the last time West Ham won the European trophy before that? Before they won the Conference League, when was the last time? Did they win the Interfairs Cup like years ago? Like similar times when we won it, I believe. Yeah, big up.
I would say.
But I know Palace haven't, because if Palace win a European trophy, I'm sorry. Because even Spurs have had previous year. Obviously, we know about Chelsea, Man City.
Yeah,
Obviously, it goes without saying for Liverpool and Man United. Fucking Villa, Forest, But when it comes to us, we don't have it, bro. Outside of the Cup Winners' Cup and Interfairs, but more so the Cup Winners' Cup recently, we ain't got shit.
Right. Okay, so basically, West Ham.
Yeah.
So, European Cup Winners' Cup winners, 1964-65 season, runners up, 75-76 season, Conference League 22-23 season. Inter Toto Cup winners in 99.
Oh, right,
Oh,
the Anglo-Italian League Cup, that was back in the day, 1975. Oh, no, runners up, sorry, that was runners up.
Forest?
I never knew.
Forest. So Forest
have won 2 Champions Leagues.
Yeah.
Two Champions League. That's why they got the star on there.
They're much safer now, but they've got a bit of history than the Arsenal.
Yeah, Villa have won it. Villa won it in '82.
Yeah.
Because it's the same year that Guns is born, so I will never forget that evil.
But Forest, right? So Forest European Cup is twice, 78-79 season, 79-80 season, so one after the other. European Super Cup winners 1979, runners up in 1980. Intercontinental Cup runners up in 1980.
And possibly here as well.
Arsenal.
Where's our European trophy? You know, Ola was talking about Operation Save the Cups, right? Big up Ola.
Yes.
Cool brother, yeah?
Big up, Ola.
Gonna.
We need an operation save every single goddamn cup, especially the European trophies. Get us winning in Europe. Get us back in Europe for Arsenal. Do you know what I'm saying? It's literally Uno reverse Brexit. Uno reverse Brexit. Do you know what I'm saying? Get us back in Europe. Win us a European trophy, basically, yeah? Operation get back in Europe for the Arsenal. The Arsenal, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what we need. If it means, yeah, next season, let's say, argument's sake, right? We win the league, yeah? We limp over the line because that's how it's going to happen. It's going to go right to the wire, guys.
Yeah.
I've been accepting that for the past week or so.
Yeah.
It's going right to the wire. So whether City or we win it, either way, it's going right down to the wire. That's how they want it. For the drama, because we all love it. A little bit of drama. It is what it is. That's just life, yeah? Let's say we win the league. We know Arteta's going to stay, right? Yeah? If he somehow gets us in 7th, but we were like in a Champions League place, there or thereabouts, fairly comfortably, and he bottles that like he did
like he does every year
of his tenure. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, and we finish like 7th, yeah, and we get into like the Conference League. Is anyone confident that Arteta's going to win us the Conference League the following season? So not next season, but the season after. Yeah, we're not winning that Conference League under this manager because the fans don't understand, right? Yeah. This is a life lesson for anyone that's been through it or not. I know people that have definitely been through it, brother. Yeah. So I'm one of those guys that is highly observant, not pervy, just observant. Do you know what I'm saying? Real shit. We're adults here, right? Yeah. Yep. I observe, which is why I don't make the same errors more often than not than most other people. So here's the example. Here's the analogy. Guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. If you want a baddie, yeah. If you want basically either a supermodel, but for me personally, it'll be an athlete. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know them female athletes, yeah? Track stars, bruv. That type of body, bruv, in proportion to height. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm going to be real, Antonio. There was an Italian one that I saw. I think might have been 400 meter or something runner. Like she's definitely on the track side.
Was she the one who done the
not talking about Ricardo Calafori then?
No. Fuck that. No.
Sweet Prince.
Yeah, Sweet Princessa, not Sweet Prince. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but go on, Antonio. Yeah, well,
was she the one who done the long jump? No.
It might be. It actually might be.
Her hair was tied back, kind of blondie.
Yeah, was it? Because I was thinking it was either blonde or brunette.
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can get her up.
Yeah. Because that type. Woo-wee! Do you know what I'm saying?
Those women in athletics, man. I'll tell you.
Best bodies, bro. Female athletes,
best bodies.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be fucking real. It's like, do you know what I'm saying? The bodybuilders, I wouldn't class in the same bracket. You'll see why in it. Just go look. Yeah, it is what it is, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, fair play for the work and all of that. Yeah.
That one.
Right, what's her name, Antonio?
What's her number? More like, mate.
Whoa.
Her name is Erica Saraceni.
That's the one, Erica. Girl like Erica, bro. That's what I'm talking about. You want a chick like that, innit? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you want a girl like that. But in order to get a girl like that, if you ain't at that level, yeah, you have to build your portfolio, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be on your grind. You got to be climbing that ladder. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to crawl through the trenches. Do you know what I'm saying? Earn your stripes and that. You know, you can't go from 0 to 10 if you haven't gone through the 2s, 3s, 4s, and 5s. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm just like super simplifying this shit, yeah? This manager thinks he can go from 0 to 10 just like that. That's why it hasn't happened. You don't get a chick like that, and especially not an Erica. No. If you're right at the bottom, in every metric, you got to build yourself up. If you're not in shape, get in shape. Need to get your money up and all that shit. You know, do you know what I'm saying?
Game.
Be healthier. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Got to learn how to talk, interact, all of this kind of shit. Be a lot smoother. Be calm. when things ain't going your way, stoicism. You know what I mean? All of them attributes, yeah, to even remotely get to the point where you even get near that level, even to like once you get to the 7-8 level. No, not even 7, because you can't use 7. Do you know what I'm saying? You can yeah. But once you get to the 8, once you're knocking on that number 8 door, yeah, that's when you know you're basically on the cusp of greatness. Do you know what I'm saying? Then it's really down to what have you learned up until this point. You got to show and prove. You got to deliver under serious pressure. Do you know what I'm saying? No more fame margins, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to get it over the line. This is elite level athlete, bro. In that particular case that you're dealing with. So it's like, for me, yeah, this manager needs to understand where he's at. You've built your portfolio up doing the challenging and all that, but he thinks he's a 10. No, mate. At most, and I'm being generous here, you're a 5. But really and truly, you're basically 3-4. Because other than you only get a 3-4, even remotely a 5, because you won the FA Cup. That's it. That bought you a lot of time.
You're being generous now.
Very generous. Yeah. Fuck it. Yeah, 3. Because it's the magic number and all that shit. Look, I can change my mind. Either way.
Okay,
I'm in a great mood.
Okay, so 3 year, which is like FA Cup and two committee scores.
And 4 Champions Leagues.
No, Antonio, Erica threw me off. I'm not going to lie. Erica threw me off.
Erica is.
The point I'm making, guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Is look, this is how Josh Kroenke got twanged. I'm basically giving you a visual example of how Josh Kroenke got twanged by Super Duper Mick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But instead, he got catfished. In reality, he got twanged by a catfish, bro. And if you get twanged by a catfish, it's not looking good, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get twanged by the real deal, bro. And there's still some out there. So it is what it is. But Josh Kroenke,
but that, you know, you're right. Whoever employed Arteta should be sacked anyway. Because how can you employ somebody who hasn't got any pedigree? I don't understand it. It doesn't make sense.
Well, Edu left. So
sorry,
I think Edu left, didn't he? And
Yeah,
the other guys at Spurs, they hired Arteta.
Well, Forrest got rid of Edu, so
yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to. Napoli, no way.
Big up AJ and Mods, bro. Big up AJ. So it's been a while because we've just been rolling on, like, you know, just like
Rennie Saggers.
My manager, she's doing it again. Yeah, I think the girls will go through. I think the girls will go through to the final. Back-to-back Champions League.
Yeah.
Apparently, Super Duper is the one only.
First leg though, 2-1, and also the 2 goals. Let's face it, they weren't mistakes by Leon. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to go back and watch the game. I'm not gonna lie. I can't lie, guys. But I will definitely watch it.
Liar.
You know you're right. You know what? You know what might
liar, plans for hire, and all of that shit.
You know what might start? You know what I might start doing now? Is go and watch the Arsenal women's football from now on. I'll get a ticket and go.
Yeah, they're playing on Wednesday night against Leicester.
Hey, look, at least they have standards. Do you know what I'm saying? They wanted Sleggers out at one point.
Yeah.
Oh, they found the same
the ladies
men.
fans, Arsenal ladies fans, they wanted Sleggers out. Lovely. Bro. Oh, this is unacceptable. Look why do they have the standards and the men don't? Why does the men's lot not have standards?
Do you know why?
Money.
Yeah, go on.
This because like the women at the moment are playing for the game. They're playing for the football.
Yeah.
The men are not.
Yeah.
Now I'm sorry.
The men are playing for their paychecks.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And for their social media.
Yeah. So if the women, if it goes that way with the women, I'm just wondering whether it'd be the same with them as well. Because at the moment it's for the game. Now, if women's football was to increase and the revenue was going up, blah blah, I'm wondering if things would change. I don't know.
Exactly. Big up Tyson Mitchell.
I can't wait to see Martin Keown.
I've been saying this shit.
Everything.
He'll probably be sitting next to Martin Keown, bro. If not, he's going to take his place. Because Martin Keown, I swear he's got dementia, bro. I swear he's got dementia. Lego Head will be on TalkSport or Sky Sports. I've been saying this for the longest. Pretty much since I've set up, started making videos and shit, started streaming, I've been saying that this manager will end up being on TalkSport in the next few years.
You know what? A top club won't take him on.
No chance.
A top club won't take him on.
None
No.
of
I think
the
it
players
goes
want
for
him.
Everton.
Big up Kyle Walsh. If you want to jump on, the
Hey,
link
Cobble,
is there.
hey, jump on, man.
If you're still watching, the link is there.
Yeah, Kyle,
There's
just jump on.
just enough room for you. Absolute legend.
Legend.
You are
Legend.
As long
Volcano.
as he's not smashing up any
Big
more
up.
TVs.
Big up yourself, Antonio, of course. Real one, bro. Real
Yeah.
one, brother. Do you know what I'm saying?
My
But
pleasure,
yeah,
man.
it's like you're right in what you're saying, Antonio. It's just like he won't go to another big club. I was even
No.
talking to my boy. I was just like, well, I think Arteta will get a good job elsewhere. I spoke to a couple of other Arsenal fans. I'm just like, no, he won't. Who's going to pay him £15 million a year? No one.
Not Napoli.
No
Not
one.
Napoli. No
All
way.
I can
No
say
one's
is
going to
probably
give him that
Saudi.
money that he's getting at Arsenal. No one, like, he's been spoiled rotten.
Yeah.
But to be honest, he was always like that anyway. No one liked it. He's that guy. He's that flat track bully that pretends to be nice to the real bad men. Do you know what I'm saying? The bad boys, yeah, the proper men, the geezers, yeah.
To hang out
Because
with.
then it gives him an excuse. He feels like entitled, the big I am, to pick on ones the ones that he feels like are lesser than. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, the other peasants or whatever, and all that other bullshit, yeah. And then he's been having this mentality for the whole of his life. And it doesn't matter if he gets slapped or whipped about, yeah, because he's on that money, because he's had the Arsenal job. He's like, well, you can say what you like, guys. I've been at this football club, this great football club, for many years. I've nearly earned £100 million, period, guys, in total, in my playing and my managerial career. I'm a genius, guys. I'm a freaking genius. Like, freaking go, get fucked, cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sick and tired.
Multi-millionaire now. Multi-millionaire now.
Prick, jumped up little prick, yeah, on that screen. I don't watch the press conferences, bro. I can't stand it.
I don't either. No.
All the questions are the same.
Lord. Yeah, he just pisses me
But
off.
Nat,
Yo,
but Nat, Todd and James, you're right. Our club is a mess at the moment because as Nat said, this manager's getting paid all this money, and for what? The wages, the salaries. It's a mess. It's a mess. To shit up a dead wood, as we discussed already, contracts will need to be ripped up. They'll go for free. You know what I mean?
back once again and all of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Same shit.
It's a mess.
It is.
And these fans just don't understand.
They don't understand.
They don't
want to understand that.
Football club. Ostrich, like Lawrence has been saying, head in the sand. And the line in the sand is that this manager has taken us back 5 years, and the longer that he's here, the worse it gets. Andrea Berta cannot do it all on his own. He can't. I think the reason why Josh Kroenke's brought him in, because it's that fucking bad that he knew that even if he kept Edu here, that he wouldn't be able to fix it. Tim Lewis wouldn't be able to fix it. And they all left anyway because they're sick of Lego head, bro. Vinay had the cushiest job on the planet outside of Lego head. Probably more so because he's behind the scenes. You don't have to manage and do the press conferences and bullshit his way, wing it through, even though Vinay has, but he's been doing it behind the scenes. All that corporate bollocks, yeah? As corporate goes, because I understand football's a business and all that, and it has been for the longest, right? But Vinay had the cushiest job. Why did he leave to go Tottenham? Even on the sabotage team. Why did he leave? He had the cushiest job. Edu. Not as much, but he weren't getting that money elsewhere. He weren't getting a DOF job at any other top club. No chance. Tim Lewis, why did he leave? Mertesacker, why did he leave? They've all had enough of Lego head. And it's only really Kroenke, Josh Kroenke and that's keeping him in. It's not even Stan, bruv. Stan don't know what fucking day it is, bruv.
He could give a
Yeah,
talk.
well,
He
there'll be
don't
more,
give a
didn't
fucking
he?
shit as
So-
well. Exactly. He don't give a
Really
shit and
Josh,
don't even know
that's
what
right.
fucking day it is.
Yes,
He don't even want to come back to this country. And for that alone, I don't blame him. Even with all the trophy on. All that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
What Stan has done is basically left everything to his son. Hey, Josh, you know what? You take it.
Yep. But we all knew this. Even the mutants knew this, yeah? But yet they don't put the blame. They don't call the ownership out. They don't call the cartel board out. Because I've been on their neck for the longest. I always call them out. I'm one of the very few to actually call the board out. And more so now the ownership. But I don't have any favourites. As much as I call Andrea Berta, Mafioso bad boy and all of that, yeah? I can postpone his title.
Oh, no, I agree.
Take away his title, I can also bring it back. It depends. You get the praise on merit, not by default. Moving like modern day fucking bitches and hoes and that. Fuck that shit.
You know what? As Johnny said in his channel, this summer is going to tell everything about this club.
Yes, facts.
Yeah,
and big up Gianni as well.
Big
Do you know
up
what I'm saying?
Gianni.
Each and every single time. You know what I'm saying? Hope you're good, my guy. But yeah, like my thing is that we're gonna like you said, Antonio and Gianni. We've been saying this, yeah. We're gonna know everything about what's going on with Kroenke and even Andrea at this football club, along with Lego Head. Is it a Three Musketeers Uno reverse fucking haram bullshit ass circus going on?
More like the 7
Barney next season. Do you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, let's create Highbury FC. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We'll have a fucking whip round. Do what Wimbledon did. The only difference is we're not in administration. It's just our club is finished.
Yeah.
You know, whatever money, all the people that used to have shares at Arsenal Football Club, if you really cared, even that fucking super simp cunt, Piers Morgan and all of that, because he used to have shares at one point, and others, if you really cared, set up Highbury. Do it in the middle of a field, you know, destroy the park or whatever, you know, or create a new park elsewhere or build around it. Do you know what I'm saying? Find a nice field, build a stand. Do you know what I'm saying? Get permission from the council. We can get the funding because Islington, North London, I mean, London ain't that poor across the board. There are poorer areas, but there's people with money, there's investors, and if the council are willing to play ball and money talks ultimately, we can make that happen.
And also, I can see this happening just like it did when the Emirates was being built at the time. Even though Lee Gunner debunked all that trash, I can see the excuse now. Oh, we've got no money because we're extending Emirates Stadium.
Yeah.
That's
why they put Lego Head in charge, but even as a head coach, it's Arsene Wenger 2.0. We need the stadium rebuilding. We need to cover up this, cover up that, trafficking and money laundering and all that bullshit with Chelsea. There's definitely stuff on the Kroenkes, especially Josh at this point, as far as I can tell. Might have something to do with Stan as well, but more so Josh.
Yeah,
we definitely know something about Josh. They're in the group chats. They're talking. They're on the golf courses in the States and that. And all around the world, in Saudi Arabia, in Qatar, Dubai, etc. Like, for me,
on their boats,
there's something massive. Yeah, yachts and all that shit. There's something very wrong, Antonio and panel, with this football club. Some fucked up bullshit that's going on. Very disturbing. Very fucking disturbing. Do you know what I'm saying? But these fans are beyond oblivious. They're the same people that got the injections. They're the same people that believed in the roadmaps that Boris Johnson was saying. All that fucking bullshit, yeah? They can't think for themselves. And a lot of these guys are highly educated. They went to university. I went to university, but I was just fucking about. Do you know what I'm saying? The most I did was just make an EP. That was it. You know, high as a motherfucker. Do you know what I'm saying? I knew I had a useless degree. I just needed a place to stay. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you've got to do what you've got to do, innit?
Yeah.
I'm going to be real. See, I can be shameless too, but I'm authentic. You know? I keep it But with them, they're liars. They're shysters. Do you know what I'm saying? They're slime balls. They're snakes, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you can't believe a word they say. And it's no wonder they believe every word this manager says, because they're a reflection of him. You know, they're his cult followers. And they're following the cult of Super Duper Mick. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The only disciples that Mikel Arteta has is his Arteta-inners. Intellectuals and all that. Those are his disciples, bro.
You know, you talk about sacrifice now.
All of them fucking cunts. Sacrifice. Yeah, go on, Antonio.
I know. You know, you're talking about sacrifice. You know, I said about like the wage structure and all that is all a mess, and we could rip up contracts, you know, like and let players go for free. Whether anyone's going to pay the wage at other clubs, we don't know. But when they're gone, it's not a problem no more. The sacrifice to make money. Who's going to be sold? Maybe Skelly? Maybe Downham? Who knows? Ethan? They might be the sacrificial lambs. I'm just saying. To make the money.
The other saving grace that I haven't mentioned for at least a week or two now, and this hasn't been on purpose, is Michele, who Andrea Berta brought in from Napoli, as you very well know, Antonio.
Yeah.
All of that. And he's been at Napoli for years, as Gianni was telling me, and all of that. So we've got a couple of top class, world class people in our boards at recruitment level, DRF level now. Yeah, we can get a potentially world class, if not world class, head of youth academy. Yeah, that will do a better job than Per, even though Per was actually doing a great job. He actually did his fucking job. Yeah. Unlike Super Duper Mick. And out of the two of them, he was the better panic buy. He was far better the panic buy. But again, he was another player that we got too late. We should have got him earlier. Around like 07, 08 times, innit? You know, instead of fucking William Gallas, we should have got Per Mertesacker probably after the World Cup, innit? But it is what it is, among with Kim Kallstrom and a lot of other players. But that's just life. But for me, Lego head is the problem at this football club. Everyone sees it behind the scenes, the players, the recruitments, all members of staff. The board have even had enough of him personally, but monetarily they'll keep him because they're still making him money. It's like, you're a fucking little jumped up prick. You're a narcissistic Jim Jones, Captain Black looking ass motherfucker, but you're making us money. You can only stay as long as you get us Champions League football. And Kroenke's on that same line of thought in it. If Andrea Berta's going to be on that, then he can go as well. Bring in Bet Morata and fully shake down this football club, because he'll get rid of the rest of them cartel board members for damn sure. And he'll tell Josh Kroenke wagwan in it. And we can keep Michele, and we can get a world-class elite level head of youth academy. All the rest of our backroom staff will be elite. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if we're paying top dollar, we expect the best of the best. But they don't. Yeah. And that's the problem. If you say we're the best and this and that, expect the best. Demand the best, cunt. If you don't demand the best, then we're not the best. We're Brentford. We're glorified Brentford. But you want to have your cake and eat it too, because you're a bitch and a hoe. Get the fuck out of it. I know what you are, bro. They can't chat shit to me, bro, because I won't have it. Similar to Gianni, but I have my own way of doing it, like yourself and the rest of you guys, innit? It's just like, we won't stand for that shit.
No.
We really don't, because I know the games that they're playing, bro. They don't love the football club like how they say they do. I don't care if they go week in, week out as well. Whether it's Stricto, Christian here and there, whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? The gal's been to a few games here and there, cool, whatever. But you don't know football, number one. Number two, you don't love and care about the club like we do. You only care about what happens to Super Duper Mick, because you're looking to either be a journalist, you know, to be a presenter, to be a pundit for the Social Saturday, you know, that's what Chris is looking at. Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? Want to be famous? Igal's a clout chaser. You know, he's got that TikTok brain rot, you know, cult following himself, kind of. So it is what it is. Stricto's trying to do that, but he don't have the nous, he don't have the capacity.
He don't got the cojones.
He's a dickhead, bro.
Wait, now remember Eagle? We in 1989 when we won the Premier League.
Eagle said it was a retool, not rebuild.
Retool is when you need to change certain things. Yeah. You know, when you make certain tweaks here and there. We need not even a rebuild. We need full restructure. We need a reset, bro.
We don't.
It's taken us back that much that we need to reset. Not even, never mind a rebuild or even a restructure. We need a reset. I've said that before as well.
It's a mess.
We can get Michele in, we can get Andrea Berta in. That's nowhere near enough. No. Nowhere near enough. A lot of the fans have enabled this manager and along with certain other players like Nick in the Living God, Oda clapped, Oda bitch, oh dear fucking God, oh dear you fucking suck ass, and all of that shit. Do you know what I'm saying? That donkey Havertz, Mikel Merino, aka Lego Head 2.0, Califugazi, the sweet prince. Do you know what I'm saying?
Your underwear.
Fucking Benjamin
guy.
White.
Yeah, he's
The dog groomer, the dog lover. Do you know what I'm saying?
Who, by the way, doesn't watch football, by the way.
Yeah,
Ben White.
Yeah.
And he didn't want to be
his
in
career
England
is fucked
squad,
anyway.
but
So and he's like, he don't give a shit. He don't give a shit. He's made his money. Do you know what I'm saying? He can retire now. He'll do. He'll probably do a David Bentley and just similar to David Bentley, but the difference is he won't really do the reality TV as much because he doesn't have the personality for it. But ultimately, he's not that kind of guy, innit? He doesn't have that kind of character. He'll just do his clothing brand. He'll do his modelling, like fucking Hector Bellerin, Becky B, and all that shit.
Maybe do like a tan advert.
Zoolander. Remember what is it? Zoolander. Remember guns like back in the day? Bellerin. Zoolander. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hector Bellerin and Sweet together, perfect couple for the rest of their lives.
Oh yeah, Bellerin. Yeah, but the catwalk. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the difference is Ben White will be doing the designing and all that shit. He'll be more behind the scenes, whereas Bellerin will be up front and personal and all that bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying?
Like,
Ben White, some bits.
Yeah. So they'll be the perfect item and all that. They can collaborate and do all of that shit. Ben White will be fun. He can retire tomorrow and he don't give a shit, bro.
No,
He'll have something in place. He'll have a clothing line. He'll definitely have a clothing line. Or something like that. He's way more into his fashion.
You know what, Nat? Every time I look at Ben White, I don't think he gives a shit.
Not at all.
I don't think he cares.
Players like that, you would think on the surface that you rate, but if they're not interested in football, it's just like, and you don't.
Well, how did he become a football player then? If he didn't,
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Squillaci, Shamak,
Lord
Sonogo.
Bentner, fucking Nicholas Bentner.
Oh.
Our fans called him Lord Bentner, you know. Our fans were calling him Lord Bentner. If they start calling Havertz Lord Havertz, bro, Lord Kai, King Kai, we are
Lord
beyond
Injury, right? Lord Injury.
Bentner was a taller version of Eminem. He looked like
that guy, bro. That guy was rating himself way
Eminem,
too much.
the bench.
Bang average, bro. Bang average. Big up Black.
The only time I felt sorry for Bentner was that 2008 where we drew to Birmingham 2-2. Adebayor was through on goal. Bentner was there for the tap in to make it 3-1, and we would have won the league or we would have went on to win the league. Instead, Adebayor took the shot, it went wide, and then Birmingham came back to draw 2-2. And then Gallas went AWOL on the pitch.
Oh, yeah. That was a shocker. Yeah.
Wow.
Eduardo broke his leg in 3 places.
Oh, yeah, I remember that one.
Gallas loses his fucking ever-loving mind. Never recovered since.
The number 10 shirt. The number 10 shirt for a central defender. Are you serious?
Nah.
No
one does that anywhere on the planet. Even in fucking Micronesia, they don't do that shit. They don't do that in the Caribbean. They don't do that in the Americas. They definitely don't do that in Africa. They don't do that in Asia for the most part. Like, come on. And they don't even do that in fucking Australia, bro, and New Zealand. Come on. Whoever made that decision needs to get clotted, bro. Just like whoever... Well, it was Cronky that brought this fucking lad, this fucking lunatic, this fucking muppet, you know, into this football club. He needs to get clotted at some point as well. Do you know what I mean? Like Cronky, yeah. We need to reset, or you can fuck right off. Sell the club.
Yeah.
You know, fire sell it if you have to. It's not like you need the money anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? But there's some.
Yeah, but Nat James and Todd, right? If this guy keeps this fraud on, then Josh Crosby.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Anthony, yeah. I don't know what it is. You're not even muted.
Oh, James, can you hear me?
What's going on with your mic?
Oh, let me come back in.
Yeah. Technical difficulties. It is what it is. But yeah. We'll bring him back in for a little bit longer because I will wrap it up soon-ish. Do you know what I'm saying? But like the basically the state of this football club is for me, we're beyond the crossroads. We're at this point right now, and Lego Head's definitely on this point, right? Where it's basically he's going to live and die on his sword, on the decisions that he's made. Do you know what I'm saying? Big up Antonio as well for coming back on. Technical difficulties. It is.
No. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, what were you saying before, brother?
I was saying like that. If Kroenke, Josh, keeps us thrilled on, especially if he doesn't win a trophy this season, then he's a liar himself. Because remember what he said? We want trophies.
Yeah.
That's what he said. We want trophies. Plural.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Gianni was even saying minimum of 2.
Yeah.
And I agree.
I wanted to.
Yeah, I wanted to as well. We were on for a quad, treble, still on for a double, but we know that's not going to happen. Do you know what I mean? So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. We're not winning the champs.
No.
Our only shot is the Premier League. But again, like I said earlier, Arteta's just going for that baddie. He wants Erica, and he's only fixated on Erica.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're not that guy, it's never going to happen, bro. Unless there's some next level judge, some next level bullshit, bruv. Mikel Houdini, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Some next black magic, all that shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's what Lego Head's on, bruv. Like, because this season, bruv, this whole situation, it's even more scripted than a FIFA game, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's more scripted than EA Sports. Like, this season's mad. It's so mad. We've had more decisions than I could ever remember in any season prior that I've been watching football and watching this football club. Yeah. With players that are ran into the ground and not only that, are just not fucking good enough for the most part. Playing diabolical, not even ancient football, never mind old school football. Bullshit football. If this manager wins the league playing like this, brother, them Arteta inners, them toxic positive little cunts, bruv, they'll be singing his praises for the rest of their lives, bruv. They will never let that go, bruv. Never. And I'll go as far as say this, just very quickly, right? Us going invincible, it wasn't so much that we won the league, because I felt like even after Leeds we were going to win the league, even if we lost a couple of games. Do you know what I'm saying? But the fact that we won the league without losing a single game, in a weird way. But think about this, people. Yeah? Antonio, Jim, and everyone else in the chat, right? We have been cursed from that point.
Yeah,
it wasn't just winning the league. The gold trophy, has cursed us.
Yes.
I don't care what anyone says. The football gods have cursed us. And now the football gods, back once again for the Renegade Master and all that shit, They have spoken. They've had enough, They want to keep us in third minimum, So the question is, how long do we drop? Go from fourth, maybe potentially being fifth if Chelsea get their act together next season. And we'll end up being the 5th biggest club in England now, when we were third for the longest. Do you know what I'm saying? The football gods, have spoken. Yeah, the Cruyffs, the Maradonas, the Pelés, the Beckenbauers, etc. Right? They've seen enough. They've seen these bullshit players, and we're the worst example on the planet of how you can spunk £1 billion in 6 years. Worst checkbook manager ever, and only win 1 FA Cup while not spending that money with a team that wasn't even yours. Unai Emery's and Arsene Wenger's. Do you know what I'm saying? So, and with all that PR as well, all that backing, that owner that's had your ass from day one, and then you reverse that shit real fucking quick. Around about that time, at the latest, that you got the manager role from being a head coach, innit? Fucking disgrace. But again, Kroenke got twanged, and there's definitely some blackmail involved. I'm convinced there's some blackmail involving Josh Kroenke, yeah, because he's not a dumb guy, but at the same time, it's just like too many dodgy things I've been seeing. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad.
Yep.
It's fucking mad, bro.
Hurrah! Hear that? You know what? This football boy Arteta is this. Hurrah! There you go. Andrew Tate.
Oh my days, it's funny. That's funny. Them fucking memes are hilarious. I'm not.
Oh no, man.
Yeah.
Let's take
the Kevin Samuels ones I love as well. Just like
which one?
Or was it? So how do I get a high value man? Be reincarnated. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not getting one.
You're not getting one.
It's so harsh, but it's so funny.
Okay, look. Let's take a last look at Erica.
Oh yeah.
I think it's about that time.
Mono Ricardo Calafiore.
The level that Arteta will never reach. Do you know what I'm saying? He can never conquer that.
Well, that's why he loves
never
Ricardo
conquer that, bro.
That's why he loves Ricardo so much.
That midriff. There we go.
Saraceni, yeah?
Wow.
Yeah.
Erica, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's roughly how you say it. Erica. Good old Erica. I'm not going to forget that as well. And I'm not good at remembering names, but
we need to get to Erica's settings with this football club. Come on.
Yeah. Elevate, bro. That's the pinnacle, bro. Elite level athlete, bro. Like what event does she do, Antonio?
Was that?
What event does Erica do? Is she a long jumper? Is she a triple jumper?
Yeah. I think she's a long jumper, but I think she probably does other stuff as well. So yeah.
Does other stuff? Oh right. So she's like, what is it? Like heptathlete, but like she's like a long jump, like is a specialty or something like that.
Yeah, probably. Especially is a long jump. Yeah.
Yeah. So it kind of reminds me of like Katarina Johnson Thompson. You know the chick I'm talking about, the Liverpool. The Scouse bird that's heptathlete as well. The only difference is Erica looks better, in my opinion. You know.
Yes.
Katarina's nice, like great athlete and all of that, but Erica, something else, mate. Something special. Do you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Like we brought in the wrong Italian. We brought in Ricardo Calafiore.
We brought in the wrong Spanish as well.
Yeah. We would have been better with Bonmati. I would rather have Bonmati rather than fucking Zubimendi, bro. I don't care. How
Zubimendi,
yeah. I'd rather get Bonmati, bro. Guns' wifey, you know what I'm saying? Bring Guns' wifey, bro.
Don't let Guns know.
Fucking Bonmati, bro. Future wifey.
You know you're right.
Chloe Pino.
I reckon the perfect partnership had been filled. I know that he's got his issues out, with the course and stuff. We won't get into that. I think Thomas Partey would have been. He would have been immense in that midfield with Rice.
Yeah, he got a non-guilty as well. Non-guilty. So he was basically forced out of the club and got that non-guilty verdict. Unless that's not entirely true, but that's what they were saying on Sky Sports. So I'm taking it with a pinch of salt. So if that case is over and he's been cleared over here at least, then if you're going to get rid of Thomas Partey, I was like, regardless of the situation, we get rid of him, whatever, replace him.
Yeah, replace him. Yeah.
Zubimendi was not that replacement, but again, Arteta goes for the Basque scrubs and he goes for the Chelsea scrubs because that's the money laundering, trafficking, and everywhere else. It's just the Bulgaria, the bullshit, bruv. Elsewhere, the scrubs. Sambi Lokonga, he was meant to be our next Diaby / Patrick Vieira combined. Sevilla didn't even want him back when we loaned him out last season. Do you know what I mean?
At Luton, for goodness sakes.
Fabio Vieira, right?
My days. Yeah, the next silver.
3 million less. The same thing happened when we got Granit Xhaka instead of fucking N'Golo Kante, bro.
Yes.
Same shit.
Yes.
Same shit. And yet these fans don't call this shit out. Because they're fucking idiots and they don't give a shit about this football club like we do, bro.
Should got Mara as well.
Mahrez, yeah. Jamie Vardy turned us down, bro. Leicester
Yeah,
in League One
he
now.
turned us down. Yeah.
They're in League One now. I think he retired recently as well, anyway, or something like that. So
He plays
but
in
either way,
Italy.
like-
Yeah, played
Oh,
Italy.
right,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, where does he play again in Italy?
Oh, blimey.
Somewhere.
Good question.
Hey, next,
Somewhere.
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, go on, Jimbo.
You know,
Actually,
City lost the. You know, City women's lost to Brighton today.
Right.
If Arsenal win 5 games in a row, Arsenal will win the league.
Oh.
Okay.
Cremonese.
Cremonese. Oh, right. So who
Cremonese.
we beat 4-0, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
McTominay scored, KDB scored, Alisson got the
McTominay.
last one.
McFadden.
Yeah,
Yes,
McTominay.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
Ooh.
But the problem is though, like the league is already done. Do you know what
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying?
know,
It's
Yeah, it's done.
man. We if we'd have done it sooner,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like again, Conte, bruv, like that back three. And
Yeah.
if he ends up being the Italy manager, it's a long day.
Oh, no, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it'll be backwards again.
Yeah, backwards.
This is why we don't want Iriola. I definitely don't want
No, I don't.
Iriola. I don't want Fabregas. As much as I rate Glasner, I don't want him. I don't want Eddie Howe.
Yeah.
That ship, well, if ever, that tiny ship sailed a long time ago. Long John Silver. Do you know what I'm saying? Time ago. Yeah?
I know it sounds
The only
weird.
ones I'm accepting is Luis Enrique,
Mm?
Hansi Flick, Don Carlo, Don Diego Simeone. Not in that order. Roberto Mancini. I'd even take Sarri at this point. That's 6.
Mm.
Yeah? Matthias Giselle will be the dark horse. Not the
Yeah.
sweet prince. He'll be the dark horse in the running.
And
for that
Postecoglou, we
job.
take him.
Especially for winning back to back. Especially
Yeah, I
for
won't
winning
take him at
back to
Arsenal.
back.
I know I like Big Ange.
I'm not
but
taking
I'll
Big
take him.
Ange. Fair play to what he did at Tottenham, yeah?
No,
For him
no.
personally. Fuck Tottenham, but for him personally, fair enough.
Well
innit?
off at
And he
Celtic.
won with Celtic before, yeah, as well. So he's got pedigree, yeah?
Yeah.
But, you know, he called out Tottenham and he's loving every single minute of it. And fair play.
He's
Fair
never
play.
been on
You got
TNT
them
Sports as
scrubs
well.
to win not only a trophy, but a European trophy.
Yes.
Just like George
Yep.
Graham got them to win a League Cup.
Mhm.
One day Ramos, when they were bottom at one point, got them to win a League Cup as well. That was their last trophy before they won the Europa League. Do you know what I'm saying? Are we literally a glorified Tottenham, Brentford? Yeah, where we're going to wait another 5 years till we win another trophy, whichever one it is. We need to change. I've named
We
7
will win,
managers.
like,
Matthias Giselle being the dark horse. I've named 7 managers that are better than Mikel Arteta. I can name another 7 more.
Mhm.
I can name 3
Well,
easily,
Hansi Flick.
and then we'll go up to 10.
Yeah, frick.
Do you know what I'm saying? Vincent Company is a
Yes.
better
I
manager.
would take him. I would take him. Company if he wins a
I would
championship.
take- I would take him.
At Forest is a better
Yes,
manager. Vitor, look how he's got Forest playing. They're a different team, bruv.
Yeah.
You would think the 16th and did a Europa League semi-final with Villa.
If he wins
Unai
that,
Emery, who he let go. Obviously,
Beating-
no.
Beating Sunderland 5-0.
Yeah,
Where we
only
couldn't
team
do that.
Only team to batter them at their ground this season. Only team. Only team.
The West Ham man.
we couldn't beat Sunderland. We only
That's when
drew
it
against
started,
them.
Jimbo. That's exactly when it started. When this manager decided to not only make one sub because he can't rotate, he never rotates for the
No.
first half of the season for damn sure, and even for parts of the second half, basically up until like the third quarter, fourth quarter, right?
Mm.
He bought a Mosquera when we
Mhm.
needed a few more subs, and he should have made some changes earlier. He wanted to hold on to the lead. He thinks he's Pep, but he's moving like Tony Pulis, Big Sam.
Maybe.
And you're not even that, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? You're not even Roy Hodgson. You can't even stink it out like Roy Hodgson, bruv. Roy Hodgson took Fulham to Europa
Robbie
League final.
Savage.
Fulham.
They got
They
beat
beat
by
Juve in the
Atletico.
quarter-final. They beat Hamburg in the semi-final. And then they got beaten by Atleti, bro. Yeah? Diego Forlan and all of that, do you know what I'm saying? Because they've got the pedigree.
He
bro.
was.
Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but I think Andrea Berta might have been there
I
at
think
Athletic
he-
still
I
at
think
that
he-
time. Maybe.
I think he
I'm
was.
not sure. As a DOF. And if he was there, but not in that role, he was definitely in a different role.
That's
But either way, Atleti have had pedigree for the longest, right? They won it in 2018. Andrea Berta was definitely there at that point. So I remember, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like Napoli, for us, on the other side,
Right.
we've already won trophies. We're going to win more at this rate compared to Arsenal. And I think the next step for Napoli is in Europe.
Yes.
Coppa Italia.
Yeah. 2013
to
to
Serie A
2025.
title. And
There you
now
go,
the next
yeah.
step is either Conference
He was
League,
there.
Europa League, or Champions League. But because we're going to qualify for the Champions League, it will be that.
Yeah, be there, yeah.
You can't drop down, so you have to build from that, which is going to be tough. It is going to be tough because there have been, you know, where we finished lower before in like Europa League spots, where we could have done a bit better in that. You know, when we got to the final, when Arsenal got to the final, we faced Napoli in the facing each other basically in the quarterfinals.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that as well. Yeah,
I went to the game. Yeah.
Oh, you went to the game? Oh, no.
I went to the game. Yeah, at the Emirates. Yeah.
You weren't wearing your half and half scarf, were you, Antonio?
No, I wasn't.
So I had to ask.
Yeah,
yeah, no, I hear it. But yeah, you were there. You remember that game?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I think we scored a banging free kick as well at the San Paolo, I believe it was called at the time. Armando Maradona Stadium. Yeah, like it was a banging free kick. I think we won 2-0, and then I think we won. Was it 3-1? The home.
I think it was about 3-1. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah,
so 5-1 on aggregate. Yeah. So the next step is Europe. But to be honest, if in terms of Napoli, I'm talking about right now, we get look, if we got Matthias Giselle, like it's not a Roberto Mancini. If we get a Matthias Giselle, I tell you what, we're going to be playing some scintillating football.
Oh yeah, we will. Yeah,
and there'll be another Scudetto, if not at the very least a Coppa Italia along the way. Because Juve ain't doing it, and fuck them anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I know an Italian that I used to go to school with, massive Juve fan. He's a cool guy, but his team, it is what it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It is what it is. Milan, you know, Inter, they're rebuilding. Roma, Lazio, Como, they're new on the block. Do you know what I'm saying? It depends, you know, like, you know, Fabregas goes, who do they bring?
Yeah, if he stays,
Can they keep it up? You know, and then what is it? Atalanta, Fiorentina. I'm nearly up to 10 now, I swear, including Napoli. Nearly 10 teams. So, look, a lot to play for, but because you have that, we have that experience now. Like, we can definitely win something next season on that side. When it comes to Arsenal, that's not the case. Not under this fucking regime or this manager. There has to be serious changes. Where at least with us, when it comes to Napoli, change the manager. You know, rejig the squad. I wouldn't say it's quite a retool. I would say a rebuild. It's nowhere near as drastic as a restructure, but there needs to be a bit of a rebuild. Whereas the Arsenal need a reset. Napoli, we need to rebuild. Yeah, rebuild the squad, get rid of the scrubs, you know, keep the ballers, the Allisons and all of that, you know, get rid of KDB, Lukaku's going.
Yeah, Lukaku, Politano.
Politano for damn sure. One Jesus, get that fucking cunt.
You know what? I would actually even say like maybe even Di Lorenzo's getting on a bit now. Sounds like yeah, he's getting on now. Was he for 33?
Get the Palace, get the Palace right back. If he goes, I don't want him to go personally because I think, you know, he's done very well.
Okay. And let's keep him there for experience. Keep him there for experience, maybe.
At least for another year. But even with him, I would still get the Palace right back. Munoz. Munoz, I will bring him in, and he'll get some games, but he'll be the understudy to like Di Lorenzo. Yeah. So then once Di Lorenzo gets moved on next year or so, with that experience, because I think we don't have experience at Arsenal, but when it comes to Napoli, it's a different story for us. Like, we have a better team in terms of like continuity, chemistry, harmony.
Yeah.
And there's a lot more potential there with the structure in place.
And also Napoli now have got a winning mentality.
Yeah, the mentality. And the fans are elite. Super
elite,
Super elite Napoli fans. Do you know what I'm saying? As you and Gianni have been telling me, educated me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, but I've even seen it when was watching before when we were playing each other in the Europa League quarterfinal. I saw it. Amazing.
Yeah.
The odd games I'd seen them in Serie A as well. Like, it's nothing like it. It's nothing like it. Like the South. Something about that South. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, brings the
I'll
best
say
out of
something
people.
here, right? If Napoli ever won the Champions League, the entire city will be forget it.
Yeah, and then Serie A.
Bring it
have
right
to start
round
putting
you.
respect, like,
Even Vesuvius would have
Italia.
run. Believe me.
Super, was it even Football Italia, the Italian federation? Yeah, will have to put some respect on Southern Italy. Do you know what I'm saying? Not
Oh
just
yeah,
Napoli.
definitely.
Yeah.
If that happens, yeah. And I would look, if it's not Arsenal, it's Napoli now. Do you know what I'm saying? If
Napoli.
it's not Arsenal, it's Napoli for me. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, Jimbo, I saw you with the Napoli badge. I know you agree as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. If Arteta's here next season, I'm supporting Napoli fully.
Oh,
Watching the Napoli games on TV.
I hear it, man.
please,
It's got that bad.
James,
It's got
no
that bad.
extension, please, mate.
Yeah. Like, for me, the way I see it, whether he gets a contract
Just
extension or
support
not.
lasagna. You have a better chance of winning then.
Fucking hell, Todd. Yeah, like,
You know what?
the fuck-
Would you guys play Norgard and Rice in the middle from now on?
yeah, from now on, absolutely.
Yeah.
Norgard's been our most consistent player. He's not been our best player, but he's been our Mr. Consistent. He's
Yeah.
on
Played very
with
little
far less
as well.
minutes across the board. And he was meant to be the sensible signing. I didn't want him here. But he's turned out to be one of our better players.
Yeah, he's
Our most
been
He's better,
decent.
player.
Yeah.
he's
then
better than the
Arteta
bloody
doesn't play
manager.
To be honest, it's looking more like that's a Berta signing, another one. And the Madueke one was the Arteta one, as I initially thought.
I
The
still
Kepa one
don't.
is definitely Arteta's one. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Because no one is taking a pay cut at Arsenal. That's an instant red flag, bro. If
But
you
it's
ignore
the
that
opposite
red
of pay
flag,
grade, isn't it? It's pay
Unforgivable.
grade when you come here.
and I'm not
The
even
thing, guys, yeah.
anymore.
The thing's, you know, it's like there's like you got Berta signings and you got Arteta signings. So it looks like there's a bit of like a clash going on.
Yeah.
Is Berta on the training ground watching things? Because if he isn't, then Arteta can make an excuse. Like, look, the reason why I'm playing this place because that player's like not fit enough or that player's not good enough. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I understand exactly what you mean.
He can make any excuse.
But he's been
But
up
my,
the
but,
match.
but my thing is with the whole situation with Andrea Berg, we all saw when he first came here, yeah, he was looking at that training session. He weren't impressed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying for sure that he's been watching every single training session, but I think he's
exactly,
watched a fair few. But to be honest, the reason why I don't think he's watched everyone, but he's watched a fair few, is because it's like he's seen enough. Do you know what I'm saying? He knows that this guy ain't it. He don't rate him anyway, but even more so, it's justified. So, like what Gianni was saying earlier in the last stream we did, yeah, he's just using enough rope so that Arteta can hang himself. That he can go fuck himself, basically. Do you know what I'm saying? And then Josh Kroenke is just like, well, we'll see how this season goes. I don't want to get rid of him, but we've lost a lot of money when it comes to player sales. Because that's the thing. You can make a lot of money through Champions League and other things here and there, yeah. But if you could make a hell of a lot more money to a billionaire, they consider that shit as well. Might not be number one priority, but it's always in the back of their mind. And Berta, even maybe Tim Lewis beforehand, showed him the books. And Kroenke was like, oh shit, we are fucked here with PSR and everything else. And to be honest, he's going to have to put that stadium plan on hold. He's going to have to. He's going to have to until this shit is sorted. Abramovich did it. And yes, Abramovich is a once-in-a-lifetime owner, yeah? And he fucking cares. Still to this day for Chelsea Football Club. But it's just like, is Kroenke going to do that? I'm not convinced. Definitely not on his own, bruv. And even with Andrea Berta there, it's just, yeah, it's just one of them ones. Like, yeah, if Timber gets rushed back, like, oh, fucking hell, bruv. Hell.
Don't be surprised.
In EA Sports. Facts, though. We went from getting the worst decisions last year to getting the best decisions nearly every match.
Yes.
Yeah.
No
We got some good decisions last year, but nowhere near as much as this year. I hear that. Yeah.
I've noticed that. The referee excuses. I haven't heard anything this season.
Yeah, not many. There's always the usual few suspects, the known ones, the known little jumped up pricks here and there. Do you know what I'm saying? But the rest of them, yeah, they're not as vocal when it comes to that shit because they know their time is up, bro. Just like their Lord and Savior, Super Duper Mick, bro. Their time is up. The gravy train is over. The masquerade is over. The gig is up. The gig is well and truly up. Big up Black Crone each and every single time, brother.
Black Crone, man.
I think Spurs is laying a path that both Chelsea and us are walking down. Greed and complacency off the back of past success can easily get you relegated. Chelsea going down next year. I don't think Chelsea will go down. They've been closer before, under Mourinho's second tenure. Do you know what I'm saying? But then Abramovich pulled the plug. So it is what it is. The players clearly were down tools in. We know that. We all knew that even at that time. Do you know what I'm saying? But Spurs, the reason why they're going down is because they don't have the mentality of Chelsea. They never did. They never did. Yeah. And Spurs is not run well at all.
No.
We're not even run that much better than Spurs, let's be real. They still sell better than us. We are the worst football club on the planet at selling players. For the size of club that we are and all of that, we are horrific. That's why they do the gimmicks with the Arsenal shop. Trust me, if that dries up, Kroenke will have to start seriously looking into player sales and how we can make money elsewhere. But by that time, it will be too late. It'll be too late. And Andrea Berta's looking at it like, this is a fucking shit show, bro. This is dog shit. But big up Black Crow. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely spot on with that one, mate. All the Italian ballers, and this guy got Calafiori because he scored a header in the Euros for It's a shit pump, bro. He's the worst Italian I've ever seen, bro. Worst Italian footballer I've ever fucking seen. As much of a scrub as Politano is, he's nowhere near as bad as this guy. And he's even more he can get royally fucked for all I care. Royally fucked. Do you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. But ultimately, I am going to wrap it up, people. But I will end it on this.
Yeah, no,
I will end it on this, right? Yeah. We're doing our bit, but the fans need to wake up and smell the coffee. Yeah, this is getting worse now. Regardless of what happens from now to the end of the season, under this regime, under this manager, it's going to get a lot worse. And he will get potted if we don't get Champions League football next season, if he stays. That's for damn sure. It happened with Arsene Wenger. It happened with Unai Emery. It's going to happen to Mikel Arteta as well. Because they already don't like the guy. They've already had enough of the guy personally. But business-wise, they're keeping him because he still makes the Champions League money. That won't happen next season. I don't believe in guarantees, but I can assure you that will happen next season, yeah? Because everyone else will get better and we will get way worse. And even if they don't improve, we'll still be worse than everyone else. The new top six, as they say. And on that bombshell, we are out of here, people, yeah? Big up Jimbo, big up Antonio, and big up Todd.
Peace out,
Make sure you like and subscribe, hit the notification bell so you will never ever miss when I go live and directing in full effect.
And also, if this trash documentary comes out, don't watch it.
I'm not watching it. No.
Unless it's what is it? Surviving Lego Head. Unless it's called Surviving Lego Head or any shit like that. Yeah, don't watch it. No All for Nothing season 2. I'll probably watch it anyway, but just to dissect. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I'm creating content now.
Also, guys, Wednesday we've got Lookman to look forward to. Alvarez to look forward to. Simeone Jr. to look forward to.
Yeah.
It's going to be fantastic, yes.
Koke, Llorente, do you know what I'm saying? Like, even Oblak, if he gets his shit together like Neuer, turns up, which I wouldn't surprise if he does. It is what it is. If there's one team that you want to turn up against when you haven't been performing well, it is Arsenal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially in Champions League latter stages. So, either way, people, big up also to the elite world-class level chat. I think it was 7, maybe even 8 live viewers peak. Do you know what I'm saying? Like first time back-to-back streams, more back-to-backs than Super Duper Mick. He can hold that expeditiously. That jumped up little prick. Do you know what I'm saying? Absolute cunt. Do you know what I'm saying? And hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. Stay safe, stay true to yourself, and big up Erica as well.
Erica Settings, baby.
Exactly. Big up Erica.
Big up
Absolute sweetheart. Elite level athlete, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Obviously.
Proper teams, bro. Proper teams, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Do you know where she's from? Just very quickly. Do you know where she's from, Antonio? Is she from the south or is she from north?
Let me check. I could check for you, my friend.
She's from the north, I'm saying.
Erica. Where are you, baby? Here you are.
Mhm.
So, she is from Milan. Milano.
Fair. I was hoping Napoli. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was hoping.
but you know what?
It's understandable, isn't it? It's understandable. It is what it is. She's just doing her thing. Yeah,
we would say no anyway.
There was an Italian diver as well. She was a fine piece of ass as well. Really good as well. I'm not gonna lie. Like great diver, even though I'm not a diving expert. You know what I'm saying? But another one, bruv. Another one. See, you got the gems, bruv. You got the gems. Like over here, it's just like, you know, it's not even diamond in the rough. It's needle in a haystack, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? We're starving out here, Antonio. But you know, innit? You know, London especially, yeah. Manny, Birmingham for damn sure, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? Liverpool.
You know, I tell you something.
Newcastle are higher tier. I'm not gonna lie. Newcastle still have the Do you know what I'm saying?
Gentlemen, the sun is out. Get out of your houses and start talking to women on the streets.
They're
out there.
Bro. Sort your shit out first, and then start making a little bit of conversation. You can talk while you're progressing, you know, trusting the process and all that. Because I trust my process. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm messaging a bird right now. Well, I was earlier. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, like you got to do what you got to do in it. Just keep going. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, whatever your situation is in life, life is meant to be hard. It's meant to be complicated, It's not simple. You know, you don't have to overcomplicate it like Super Duper Nick. Don't do what he did, trying to conquer his wife when you ain't that fucking guy, bro. Get the fuck out of it. Do you know what I'm saying?
I conquered my wife. Yes.
I conquered my wife, guys. Even though I met her in a
Let me tell you something, right? You know what?
Nightclub, bro.
Let me tell you guys something here, right?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, go on and say it.
You know what? If any guy ever said to you now, or to you, James, you're right. Oh yeah, you know, you need to conquer a woman. They're simps. If you have to conquer a woman, there's a problem. Because when a woman likes you, you don't need to conquer. It will just happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She'll end up buying you shit as well, and also.
Oh yeah.
A woman that likes you for you, you don't. If you really wanted to, you don't need to spend shit.
No.
That's the real game. I'm not a massive believer in game, but that is part of life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I've seen it, bro. I've seen it,
Yeah, I've actually experienced it,
exactly. It makes no sense. You either know someone or you've been through it yourself. Either way, man, I've seen it, I've seen it happen a number of times where guys are just buying their wifeys a lot of shit. And I'm just like, if she liked you for you, you wouldn't need to do that, bro.
Yeah, you don't need to do it, no.
If you got a kid, you just have to pay for the essentials. That's all you need. You know, just the rent or the mortgage, the food, electricity, whatever. Just what you would pay if you were living on your own, basically. The basics. Anything else, like if you want to go on holiday or whatever else, that's up to you, And if you really want to do that, fair, by all means, innit? And then bring the wifey along, family holiday, cool. I'm not against that at all. But when you're just buying that extra shit, you know, on Valentine's Day, International
scam.
These other fucking bullshit days, Mother's Day, Look, I love my mother and father, but I don't do this fucking spacker, you know, special days kind of shit. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, I like Pancake Day, but I'm not gonna lie, I can have a pancake any fucking
day.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Donut Day. Do you know what I'm saying? Most of our fan base are fucking donuts. Do you know what I mean? It is what it is. Just touch grass. Make the most of this weather. I am even walking back and forth from work, bro. Because thankfully our work is walking distance. So I'm feeling great. I put in my little shift, and then I come back here, do my thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Working on my music. There will be more content. You know, if this stream is anything to go by, back-to-back streams. Unlike Super Duper Mick, back to back. This is what we're on. Standards. No more fine margins, guys. Fine margins.
Fine
This
margins,
is the real light bulb moment.
Fine
Guys.
margins,
Light bulb
guys.
moment. Yeah, I've got the light bulb. Cunt. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your light bulb is out, bro.
Yes.
The fuse is busted, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like the wife you conquered, yeah. She's busting you up, bro. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Your nightclub wifey, bro. It's not looking good for you, bro. And now your son's made his debut for the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Look, if he ends up being a decent player, whatever, in it, yeah. But if he ends up being the Charlie Patino Part 2, Lego Head Junior edition, it is what it is, bro.
Where's he made his debut? Where?
For I think it was the under-18s.
What, for Arsenal?
Yeah, Arteta Junior. Well, I know that's not his name, but like Gabriel Arteta, bro.
Oh, okay.
Gabriel, bro. Fucking hell. I know it's before like thingy, but I know it's before like but still, man. Still,
I know.
Still.
Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Martinelli, Gabriel Max. And now we've got Gabriel Arteta.
Jesus Christ, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, oh my God. On that note, I'm going to wrap it up. All
right, guys. Peace out. Good night, man. Like, subscribe to Lads and also to James. I don't know if you've got anything going on, but subscribe. Yeah.
Yeah, big up. Like and subscribe. All of that shit. You know what to do, people. Notification bell and all that shit. And we are out of it. And we
Erica
better win
in.
fucking league.
In.
We better win that fucking league as well. And Arteta needs to get ported regardless.
Yeah.
Kroenke, grow some fucking bollocks. Andrea Berta, do the right thing, bro. Do the right thing on a spike team. Let's believe that. All right. Peace and love, people. Take care.